and the video.
Why did you need to go over my lap to do that?
Where it goes.
Go get your M&M. Go get your M&M.
One M&M, bud.
All consequences, answers.
Which one are you gonna get? What color are you gonna get? The blue one? I suppose I didn't need to sit this close to you. If you want to, it's cool. But I'm glad I did.
Snuggle, bitches.
Yeah. Good night, Lincoln.
From the creators of Care Bears, Snuggle Bitches.
Snuggle bitch.
I like it.
And ends with a Z.
Yeah.
Now
we have to transport
Dubbish.
Now we have to transport ourselves back to 1998, in which that plan would work real well. Oh, you can't do that though.
Right at the edge.
No, that's, you could see the edge though.
Right at the edge.
No, you could see the wood and the brick right now though.
Now when I was sitting here.
No, you can though. Because
Not on our screen.
there.
Oh, it cuts off on there. I see. You gotta fix that on that screen.
You can't. I'm not joking. It's not doable.
They didn't have a crop thingy?
Nope.
What's that?
There. Perfect.
And thanks to me always sitting in the same spot, my character's in the right spot.
Yes, your sedentary lifestyle has come
Pays off
into
again.
benefit again. We all deeply benefit from that. Oh.
Don't get me mad. I helped you move your TV.
I was obviously missed the last time that you all played.
Who's at the bottom there with Poe and me?
Poe.
Benedict.
Who's Benedict? Was that Patrick?
No, he was Throckmire.
Oh, was Benedict Megan?
I think so. Benedict.
No, Benedict. No.
Throckmire's Chad.
You're Chet. No.
What?
You're.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Dommerkretz.
I don't remember who that is.
You're right.
He's a possum.
Yes, I remember that. Because remember we were fighting the Jotuns and he fucking decided to fall asleep.
That's right. That's
Fall
right.
asleep. I played
I
possum.
didn't know his name. I'll be real honest.
Oh, I mean, I heard Donna Kritz and Throckmire, and I'm like, those are the same people.
We are going to refer to
convince
him as Donnie. I mean, if you want to call me Donnie, I suppose I'll take it.
I call him Kretz.
That too, that's fine. Feel like that's all right.
I call him Possum.
Also accurate. So there you go then.
You could call him Prey.
I prefer you not do that.
Pretty sure foxes eat possums.
Foxes eat a lot of things.
Yeah.
Their own shit, for instance.
Probably.
Do they?
I mean, they're terrible fucking vermins.
Foxes?
I'll take a bit of offence to old foxes, of course. Those are
They,
terrible
the
creatures.
biggest problem with humans is that they'll kill like small dogs and cats, which sucks. But aside from that, they just eat like woodland critters.
Which many of us
Yes.
happen to be.
Yes.
So-
Laura chose to
There's
be
that.
an animal that eats us. Not badgers, though. Pretty sure a fox would come out worse fucking with a badger.
We'll see.
I like to see that.
Most things
You know?
would fucking lose to a badger.
Mm-hmm.
Especially all those podcasters who think that they would somehow
can
beat
take
a
a
gorilla.
I
Every last one of you lose to the fucking
I sort of do
fox.
think 100 fit humans
No,
could kill a gorilla.
no,
Just from sheer numbers.
not a chance.
I think a lot of humans would die. And if we're assuming there's no morale issue, like if like the first
The
five
first
humans.
time you saw someone's head removed from their body,
That's
there
my
would
point.
be a morale issue.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
There would be people leaving.
Yeah, people would get turned into hamburger, and if the people see that, they're probably going to be like, you know what? Maybe we just let the gorilla live here.
I think it's entirely possible that after like the 87th person, maybe he gets kind of tired and takes a nap.
I mean, it's not like humans are completely inept at causing damage.
Yeah, but it
with
takes
hands.
the thing is, it's effort given. It takes us so much effort to do any damage to a gorilla. And it would take zero effort for the gorilla to kill everybody.
I mean, like I said, I think if morale is not a concern, I think the humans
is.
would win. If morale is a concern, then probably the humans would
right.
flee. Yeah.
Obviously, we need to scientifically test this by getting
don't
all
need
of
to.
those podcasters together with a gorilla.
I agree.
And seeing if it will happen.
No, I don't want to hurt a gorilla.
I don't think the gorilla.
I don't
will
think
be.
the gorilla's going to be that hurt.
I don't want to stress a gorilla out. Though. I don't want to make a gorilla a murderer.
Right there. I don't want the gorilla to get the taste for human flesh. Okay?
Yes.
I don't think we
They're
anybody needs
vegetarians, and let's fucking keep them that way.
that.
We could do it in. I'm sure there's fighting games where you're able to, like, set
Yes,
it
and I'm
up.
sure that will be scientific.
I know.
Yeah, totally accurate battle simulator.
Yeah.
It's gonna
One gorilla, 100
Which they have
armed
done,
humans.
and the gorilla won.
Did somebody actually do that?
Yes.
Oh, funny.
Not close.
Clearly,
Thank you, Bars.
whoever made that simulator was wrong.
You're the worst.
I'm just harassing Mike at this point.
Sorry, I have to do more
You're fine.
things.
Write a down water. Oh.
Go Twitch TV.
It's okay, Mike. I appreciate you. You're the best.
Oh, I'm almost done.
So you did force us to level up to level 6.
You can be whatever you want,
You
Phil.
can be whatever level.
If you
makes
think it's too
happy.
difficult to level up, you can go down to level 1.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll do it. Do it.
I'm toying with the idea for a future campaign.
You
saying,
add one spell, Phil.
saying to the group that you get to pick. You can have a grand total of like X amount of levels, and you get to pick who gets what, but you can't be any farther than 2 off of anybody.
That'd be fun.
Problem is somebody's going to be like the superhero in that campaign. Shouldn't necessarily be a problem. That would be interesting. It would be interesting to see what people decide if
But
they choose to spread
I'll
out.
make
even
it.
or not.
I'll make it based on backstory. Whoever gives me an actual backstory, Morgan.
I kind of did on
Laura?
Wednesday. I did on Wednesday.
And then Megan gets to be level 20 in the beginning.
How about you?
43 pages.
You get a level for every page of backstory you submit.
No.
I'll be level 1. It's fine. I don't even want to do that.
That's fair.
I might choose to be like level 1 just because I think that would be kind of cool to be
Be like the
the
party
least
bit.
powerful character. You know,
I'm the guy that carries the luggage.
just so excited to be there.
Yeah, you're
you know?
the adoring fan from Oblivion.
You know?
I hate what they've done with the new update.
What? What did they do?
They changed so much stuff.
What?
I can't drag and drop art anymore into the folders.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Oblivion.
I need fucking shittercrets in here.
Has anyone besides Mike played Oblivion at all? The new one, the remake.
I haven't played it, old make.
So have you beat the arena yet? Phil?
No, I kept falling asleep. I only got like a little bit into it.
Yeah. So you still get the Adoring Fan, right? And I took him with me because
I've never played the original that far. Sorry.
The Adoring Fan is a stupid little NPC that when you beat the arena completely, he runs up to you and when you walk out, he's like, "Oh my god, you're the fucking best! Can I come with you?" And he's wearing no armor with no weapons, holding a torch.
It's the elf with the little cloth
He's got like a freaking like ice cream cone hair of like violently yellow color.
I've seen the memes.
And I like, fuck it, yeah, I'll take you with me, let's go. I went out into the woods to look for Nirnroots, and he died immediately to a troll that I didn't see. Mm-hmm. And I went over and looked at his body and sort of mourned a little bit, because I thought he was essential. I didn't know he could die. I honestly, it was a search. I picked him up and wiggled him around a little bit.
Whoa.
And I'm like, well, fuck, all right, I guess move on. And it scared the shit out of me like a minute later when I turn around and he's standing right there staring at me. I just looked at him and I'm like, but you died! I saw you die!
Nice. Amazing.
And then I told him to fuck off because he was annoying me.
You're so cool.
Yep.
I wish I could tell people to fuck off.
One day you will.
Someday.
I probably played 6 or 7 hours of Oblivion before getting really, really bored with it and switching to Cyberpunk.
That's how I feel every time I try to play Skyrim. But not switching to Cyberpunk.
I like it.
I know you guys do, and I have tried multiple times.
I spent
It's too open
2 hours jumping into a corner to get my acrobatics to 100.
You have no idea. Just like, I don't.
I was watching a movie while I was doing it.
I can see
But
how
still.
I can see how Oblivion it tempts you, pulls you in because it appeals to your ability to just absolutely
ridiculous.
break the game by exploiting.
Like in the beginning, you can die to a lot of stuff. Like when you're level 38, full Daedric armor, you're like, no, you come near me, you're going to die.
I fix things.
How have you been working on a car, Chad?
I have been working on a car.
Which car?
My D300.
What, is that a van?
1958 Dodge truck.
I didn't
1 ton.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Can I see it? It's a 1 ton?
It's a 1 ton 1958.
Why do you have that?
Because I wanted it. So I could tinker.
For the sake of the shot, do you want to scoot closer to me at some point?
Yeah, for the sake of the shot, right?
That's well, I'm also scooting this way. I'm trying to get us.
Find my picture of my Dodge. Where's my Dodge at? Here we go. Getting close.
Bring
All
this
right.
back.
Just
Fucking hell. I think I'm finally ready. Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
I mean, I'm maybe finally ready.
All right. Good. Okay.
You have to show me later, Chad.
Okay.
Count us in. 15 minutes late.
5, 4, 3.
Everybody, welcome back. It's another Sunday. That means we're just we're doing whatever the fuck we feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Burrow!
And it's the Burrow. Knights of the Burrow.
Woodland Critters.
Technically session 4.
Yeah.
Though they're not
That's his
super
truck.
attached to each and every one.
Dad, my truck.
Kind of does look like the old Dodge that I had, but ours was black.
Yeah, that
It's
looks
cute.
like you go into the woods and hunt people.
Yep. That's my plan.
Looks like a clown drives that thing.
Yep.
That's my
Clown
plan.
with a knife.
You ever heard of the new movie coming out? It's called Clown in a Cornfield. I'm not joking.
Well, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah. You know exactly what that movie is.
I'm gonna go see that.
We're playing Burrow, and
Do-do-do.
they are knights
Doing something.
in a child.
Last time on the Burrow.
Table.
In the Elderwood lies a hamlet filled with forgotten people, and people of isolation and magic. Call themselves the Last Burrow. The Last Burrow may have been in isolation for ages, but the need for protection has never waned. That's where the knights are needed. Quick cue 90s cartoon intro with that's way too long and has great music. They make it really long so that they don't have to make long episodes.
It's like
They do have to do like 15
there's like 4 frames of animation every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
We're Ebonos, but we're sentient. We're the Burrow. We're the Burrow.
Fucking crushed it.
But we're sentient.
But we're also sentient.
We're sort of. You were all the 4 of you, the lads.
Donocrats is fucking adorable. I did not remember that.
Useless
That's right,
and adorable.
thanks.
Yeah.
I think I'm quite lovely.
Actually, we're the plaids.
No, you're the lads.
Because Poe's here.
No, you're the lads. You
What now?
were wandering.
LAPDs. Los Angeles.
Get on the fucking ground!
Get on the ground.
Where's your dog? I'll shoot it. You are on patrol, and as you normally are, out in the middle of the wood, when you hear and see panicked running nearby. A family of rabbits, a couple families of rabbits, roughly 37 people.
It's like 2 families.
Yeah. Have exploded from a nearby brush in a haste. They look tired, like they've been moving for quite a while, and some of them have injuries.
Oi, rabbits!
Neighbor's got a dog.
Snack.
No.
Oh,
Right, Doty.
sorry.
They venture up to you.
I can smell it.
You need to go for a walk.
No, I'll stand back here. I'll be back here.
So, what seems to be the problem then?
Our farm was invaded. They had weapons, and they traveled very quickly. They had wings.
Birds?
Ah,
No, I don't know what they were.
How big?
Bird size, but no feathers. Different.
like bats.
I don't know. They used magic of some sort. Half of us. I don't know if everybody made it. We just scattered.
Do any of us, will we know where this farm is?
Yes, this is the Life Farm.
Oh.
It's a mushroom farm, underground mushroom farm.
Oh.
Runs off of a cave system, really muggy. The point is they just get a bunch of water down there and let the mushrooms grow off stone.
I mean, we could probably patch them up. Does anyone look like they're about ready to expire?
Nobody looks like they're about to die, but all the injuries belong to the able-bodied people. You would notice immediately none of the children or older folks have any major injuries to speak of.
Mm.
But anybody who looks like they could have been holding a weapon at some point or could have defended were in fact targeted.
All right, head this way for however long to get to the burrow. Because I don't really know where we are because Mike hasn't told us that yet.
Wait, which one of you might have seen one of these things up close? You?
I saw it. A gentleman with a pretty bad gash along his side.
Right. Give me that piece of paper over there.
As soon as you start something, 33 rabbit legs kick you
Just
to
kick you to
death.
death. Yeah.
That's why I'm standing in the back.
I've been taking a class at night about how to draw.
Pull some jerky out of
So
my
why
bag.
don't you go ahead and describe this thing to me, and I'll draws it for you.
We hang out at night. You've never gone to classes.
It had hands like a monkey.
Monkey hands. Right.
Small, useless feet.
Small feet with don't got no use. Okay.
Their arms and legs were very thin and frail.
I think I'm getting black lung from his accent.
All right. So we've got skinny arms and legs then.
I'm almost certain this wasn't his accent originally, too.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
but none of us are sure.
Sure. Okay. Then, what does its head look like then?
I've never
It's pretty
seen
much the same.
a
The
head
last
like
one
that.
had more
I don't
gravel.
know. Small snout,
Small snouts, does it?
small eyes,
Little bee eyes.
flat teeth.
Flat like in the front, but pointy on the bottom, or flat on the bottom as well.
Flat
This
everywhere.
one's a little too
All flat.
Monty Python.
Like all flat. Oh, all right. And how close are those eyes then? Like close like my eyes, or close like his eyes?
I have to look at your fucking characters.
Eyes aren't close.
Pretty sure possums are on the side of there.
Way closer. Way closer.
Wait. Oh, right. Okay. There we are. All right then. So
I swear to God, if you just hold up a happy smiley face, I'm throwing something at you.
With wings.
it's a bit hard to see because we cut up the paper. Does it look anything like that?
There's paper down here. Why did you use a napkin?
Because that what was here is right over there. I
was going with the bit. He told me to hand him a piece of paper. I didn't know it would be used.
Does it look a bit like that?
Nothing. I don't know what that looks like, buddy.
Well, I'm going to keep it just in case. And I'm going to compare it to
like.
things as I run into them.
Okay. Would you like a piece of paper to draw on?
No, I'm all right. I think that worked quite well.
Because nobody can see what that is.
That's
and
all
I
right.
think you included. Would you like a marker?
Just a perforated napkin.
I'll get some actual paper.
Here's a Sharpie. The pencil on napkin method wasn't great.
No, it didn't
Where's
go
your
quite
Where's
as
your
well as I
lipstick
hoped
that
it
you
would.
always carry, Chad?
That's for the boys.
Okay, so, I mean, if it's working for you, keep going. But if you were curious, I think your previous Donnerkretz voice was more Jason Statham and less Eric Idle.
All right, this one's fine then. I'm going with this one. I rather like it.
Okay.
All right, it's just going to take me a. Let's just move on while I take this and transcribe it
Yeah,
to this piece of paper. Then
I would love it if you transcribed it.
I'm about ready to. Then here we go.
I feel like
I'm already headed. I feel like I'm already headed towards the farm.
Okay.
It's got tiny, useless
Light
feet.
is beaten to death by 3 rabbits.
No! I follow my badger friend, chewing on some jerky.
Oh, well, there they go then.
It's got
Well,
Come on, Poe.
skinny legs.
He'll catch up.
no, he won't. No, he won't. If I leave him here, he won't. So I'll make sure he catches up to you both.
I stop and sigh heavily.
Let's go ahead and roll a society check.
Can I ask what it's for?
See if any of you have been there before.
Oh, I'm untrained, so I'm going to say no.
Oh, I'm trained. 18.
I got a 9.
I got an 8.
I got a rock.
I'm not welcome to a whole lot of places.
I
People
got a
don't
rock.
like me.
It's got flat teeth. It's just the teeth are just flat like that. And then I didn't ask if it had any like fur or anything like that.
I think they said it didn't.
So it was just kind of a scary looking thing.
Did they say no fur?
Yeah, they said no. Well, they said no feathers, but it had wings.
Oh.
There. Just like that.
I'm fairly certain that thing abducted some people in New Mexico at some point.
I bring you love.
Kill it! It brings love!
It looks like Mr. Burns from that episode.
Also, if it's wearing red sunglasses, it kind of looks like Mothman.
Yeah.
What we're looking for is something like that. If you see it, come
Do you know what might help us find them? If we get going!
right. There we go.
Sorry,
I'll make some more.
I'll try to
We'll
not
start
shout
passing
right in
them out.
your ear.
We
You're
can
fine.
hang them on trees and things, so they might be able, with a phone number. It's attached to like a little piece of paper.
Or, and I can't believe
What's a
I'm
phone?
repeating this, we can get going!
Oh, right. I'm just trying to modernise this here department, right? And if everything you're going to say to me is no, well then I'm just going to quit trying then.
What's a modernize?
You're just trying to upset me now, aren't you? You don't even care anymore.
I feel like we would
Giving
know
up
that
and
word.
just, and yeah, giving up sounds like a great idea.
Did anybody fucking roll society?
Yes, I rolled an 18.
Okay.
I got a 9.
I got an 8. We said those things.
Okay. 18. You've been by once, you've never been in. There is a little bit of... There's a fairly substantial vegetable garden outside. You've never been in the burrow before, though. You're not often welcome into burrows of any kind.
Yeah.
Foxes have burrows.
Uh,
It's the drooling.
But this particular burrow, I'm not welcome.
You do know, however, we'll say with the 18, they have a fairly nice brewery here. They sell to all the neighboring farms from their strawberry and vegetable fermentation process,
Okay.
Toilet wine.
which would
Sour beers.
which would lead you to potentially an idea, a motive for why maybe they were raided, because they are proprietary in their process.
I share that information with my friends.
And Donnergrats.
Yeah, and the possum. Really, I share that information with Argos, and then
And we
discreetly
just overhear
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
the other
they're
two-
just there too.
the other two are there as well.
It's just because they're unlikable.
I understand completely.
No harm, no foul. I cannot read your name. Can you read your name?
Donocrats?
Yeah.
Just barely.
see.
Oh, no.
I can see it because I know what it is. If I didn't, I couldn't.
Let me fucking do something about
Going to
that.
change that font to something like.
You have a very long name is a problem.
Well, I remember originally it was 2 names, and then I had to become one.
If you gave-
so it
That's
just
right.
became Donocrats.
That's right.
I think if you gave it an
It was supposed to
outline
be
in like gold or yellow,
Donna.
it might show up.
Crets.
Yeah.
Well, it became
Donner.
Donocrats.
Also, your name looks like Loot.
It does. Either way.
Just. But it's
I
just
don't think it does
this
on
TV.
stream though.
No, I'm on stream. I'm sure it looks
Here,
fine.
let me. There it is. It all fits on screen now.
Look at
Perfect.
that.
Looks great.
Donnergrats.
With a Z.
To the farm.
To the farm.
To the farm. To the farm. To the farm. To the farm. To the farm.
Do you stealth up or do you walk up
I wrote.
declaring yourself?
I wrote stealth.
Yeah, I think we'd wait and let.
And I wrote
Someone
a
scout.
23 in
I
Archer.
can scout. That's literally what I do.
Okay, you both can go. That's fine. Maybe
I
quit shouting though.
disappear into the
I'm
shadows.
very stealthy!
I'm a ranger. That's what I do.
Are those
He's a
washed?
rogue.
Good.
That's what he does too.
Also fair.
Aren't you a rogue?
I am.
Okay.
That's why I disappeared into the shadows.
Would you like one of these
Okay, both of
things?
you roll stealth.
Would you like one of these
Okay, both of you roll stealth.
He got
23.
23 and
I'm gonna use that hero point that Bars gave me.
thank you, Bars.
33.
33.
Whoa. How does it feel to get shown up so badly?
Happens more than you might think.
Is that Chad talking? Or?
It was.
My ego has developed calluses, actually.
Shy hollowed.
To bruised and battered egos.
Can I tell you my battered ego story from this week? It's not mine.
Sure.
Yesterday,
Woo.
I was working on the lawn, which only lasted an hour because it's fucking hot outside
Yeah.
now. Which, by the way, half of my front lawn is dandelion free. Boom. It's out there with a shovel. Popping it up. Took a long time. But I was standing there, and I see, you know those rental scooters? You get around,
Yeah.
get around the city. I don't know what they're called. But they're
I'll
just
just call them rental
The little
scooters.
e-bike thing?
yeah, they're electric
lime
scooters,
thingies?
yeah, of some brand. And I look up, and I see this guy zip by. He's going. It was fast enough that I'm like, I can't believe that thing moves that fast. And a lady, like a block behind him, moving at a speed you should probably move at on a scooter. And I look back down because I'm like, whatever. And then I hear her scream at the top of her lungs, Kevin! I'm like, what the fuck? And I look, and he has eaten the most amount of shit that you could eat. With blood on the arms,
of course he didn't
and
have a
blood on the
fucking
legs. Huh?
Of course he didn't have a fucking helmet, right?
No, God, no. He barely had clothes on. He
Sounds about right.
and by the time I had looked up, he had already popped back up like nothing had happened. And he lets out loudly, for basically no one, because nobody was around except for me in my front yard, weeding. Knew I was gonna fall, knew I was gonna wreck eventually. So,
Holy
sir,
shit.
you saw this coming like an oracle.
That is not the first time he
You
has
learned
eaten
nothing.
shit on pavement.
And yet, you chose 54 miles per hour on a scooter.
You know?
I have never seen somebody who looked very injured that's pride was more hurt than they were.
Adrenaline.
That's right. Dims was the days.
I ask if everything's okay. He laughs it off. They get on their scooters and ride away. I assume he died.
They ride towards the hospital.
Well, they changed direction. They did go on the different street after that, so maybe.
To this day, they tell the legend of helmetless Kevin.
And how he knew he was gonna crash one day.
I knew it was going to happen.
Concussion man.
I'm driving around 60 miles an hour on a scooter. I knew I'd crash eventually.
It just, you knew it would happen. You had a I can see death's plan moment, and you went, I embrace thee.
Like I said, it's not the first
Hey, I
time
get
he's crashed at that speed.
Fucking stupid. I love it. I really had a good laugh at his expense. All right, the two stealthers. You don't feel comfortable getting super close. However, you do climb up a tree because you're very good at that. From a distance, you can see that there are heavily armored somethings making piles of belongings, piles of tearing out the fruit and veg from the garden, carting up all manner of mushrooms and barrels and whatnot from deep within the burrow. To you, this just looks like a raiding party. Yeah?
Right.
Closer, two things hit you immediately. Before I respond to this, I'd like you to roll nature.
I'm good at that. Ish. 22.
She said before rolling a 7.
22.
22. You understand why the rabbits didn't know what these creatures were. Not a lot of people would. It's pixies.
They look just like that.
Not even a little bit.
Not even remotely close.
And more importantly, it's well-armed pixies. They seem to have matching colors as if they were a part of something. You don't see any insignia or anything like that. And while they are raiding the place very clearly, you don't see any leadership around outside. Your full head count out there, because you were able to get close enough, is 6.
6 pixies.
Outside.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay.
It was pick 6s.
I inhaled their pixie dust, and now I am sneezing and high.
Phil just had bad memories from the Broncos season. That's all.
I
You
shall.
didn't need bad memories from that. You could have just thought of the basketball game today.
I shall return to my group and share that I have seen 6 pixies.
I'll say you all. Are you with them as well, Donna Kretz?
Right.
You returned? Okay.
I do.
Okay, pixies. Do we encounter them regularly at all?
Not often. Although incursions from the Feywilds, again, all of you technically have some Fey within you. Incursions from the Feywilds do happen. Legitimately, Fey creatures are referred to by the knights as the enemy, because they're the biggest. If you're going to run into a really big problem, it's often something that jumped planes.
Those fucking Fae.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I wanted to have a campaign that viewed the Fae the way they're supposed to be viewed.
not as exotic fuck buddies.
No. You don't talk to the Fae. Like the Irish. You don't fucking talk. I took everything in me not to make those rabbits Irish.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. If there's Fae here, they're too close to the burrow. There's only 6 of them that we can see. Yeah, there might be more, but I think we can take them.
Where there's 6, there's 60. You know that.
Do I know that?
I mean, you've never seen a singular pixie, so.
I think you just made that up.
I did.
Oh, cool. Let's do a quick round because we don't like them. Either confirmed or unconfirmed slight stereotypes about the Fae. Go.
Right, so the Fae, what I know, is that every time every time the sun goes down, they get naked and dance around a tree.
So that's pagans.
Also, we do that.
Yeah. That's my usual Thursday.
And we just get really high and then we do that.
So
Are you not invited to the dances?
There's
It might be for
dances?
predators only. I think it's for predators only. Don't worry about it.
Well, he eats bug.
That's my favorite website.
It's not.
Only predators?
Only predators that
That's not a good website.
That's a really bad website. That's a bad website.
I mean, make friends with Patrick.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure that they eat children's.
Well, that could be true.
Pope?
I hear they're all inexplicably good at playing the bass.
Those fuckers.
Random.
Chad's the only one who gets it. It's fine.
I hear oftentimes they take in human girls who are illiterate and then trick them into loving them until they have to fight in a large battle called a cauldron, and then somehow she figures out how to read only to know the word love. and she fights a giant purple worm.
Okay,
This
so-
is the plot of A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Okay. So here's what's going on, and
They also
this is
have
the
watery
challenge.
bowels.
This is the I just want everyone to be aware who's watching this. What the challenge that has currently been set to Morgan is. They have made increasingly more narrow references to the Fae, and to the point where we're shooting string through a needle at 50 yards. So I need you to somehow top all of that.
How esoteric can you get?
I heard they fart glitter. And that shit, you never get that off.
That is true.
I wasn't going to top Laura. Laura gave us the
No,
plot.
you're right.
Laura just gave us a 5th grade book report.
You're right. You're right. It became difficult, so you should give up.
They force an illiterate girl to have Stockholm Syndrome, who also has IBS because she has watery bowels all the time throughout the entire
Why is
book.
that included
I
in the book?
don't know. Ask Sarah J. Maas.
Does Sarah J. Mars have IBS?
Probably.
Well,
The amount of her characters that have watery bowels.
You tell me a white woman that doesn't have IBS, and I'll find you a unicorn.
It's fully fair.
Need more spicy food.
No.
So,
I don't get how there's white supremacists. We're just bad at things.
right,
They all look like Chad.
I
And
know. We've got so many of the same chromosomes over and over again that we look like this.
I think the one things that Europeans do have against other people is there's actually more Neanderthal DNA in Europeans.
You can see it in the shovel heads.
It's the brows.
Yeah.
Right, now
Like
that we
Gunther.
know all these things, like about them dancing nude while they eat babies and fart glitter and play the bass incredibly well, and also get, I don't know, whatever that was, that long thing you said about love and
Whatever
things.
the fuck that was.
Something about a cauldron?
So then how do we stop them then?
I imagine this would do it. I hold up my axe.
Oh, right. So,
We are Knights of the Burrow. We should be doing night things.
so we're just going to rush on in there
Well,
and start swinging?
that's my plan. Do you have a better one? I'm happy to hear it.
I'm not one for plans so
Okay.
much. I thought maybe though one of you would have a better one than that.
Yeah, I've got one. All of you stand in front of me.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
I mean,
In fact, I was going to stand in front of all of you.
we do have a predator right here among us.
Roll perception, everybody.
You have a couple.
Or would you consider Oh, that's in that one. Would you consider badgers predators?
consider a badger a predator.
I would consider Chad a predator.
You said perception?
I think badgers would
Yeah.
eat. Like, they're omnivores, right?
Right, I mean, they would eat whatever's,
There.
available to them,
Yeah.
right?
Ravens or
Ravens would as well.
Carnivorous.
They would eat
I think a
animals.
raven would eat a mouse, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they prefer meat, but they will eat most things.
omnivore, but yeah, definitely leans towards
I mean,
carnivore.
I'd eat just about anything, but I'm not going out there, predatorizing.
This conversation's making me hungry.
Do possums eat snakes? Thinking of mongoose.
A mongoose would.
Mongoose. Ricky Tikky Tabby. Anyway, what I got a nat 1.
Excellent.
24.
18.
21.
14.
14. Oh, never mind. 24.
24.
You hear a faint melodic whistle, like
A bass
from
guitar.
from back towards the farm.
Oh, did you hear that?
No.
It was a melodic whistle of some kind.
From which direction? Like not
from
from
over
where
there.
not from where the pixies are.
I can't whistle.
Sounded to me like some type of, I don't know, signal or
straws
something
either.
like that.
We'll go check it out.
Right. Once again, I roll stealth.
Taking shots down at the bar is difficult. He has to put it fully in his beak.
Natural 20s for a 33.
Ooh.
I disappear into
where'd he
the
go?
shadows.
She got a 33 without a nat 20.
I rolled a 19, which just means I have 1 higher point in stealth than the rogue.
Yeah, that means she's better.
Did you level up
I did.
to 6?
I did.
Oh, huh.
How does the ranger have more stealth than the rogue?
I don't know.
Because I build my characters poorly.
So you set up the level 6 things, but did you actually change your level to 6?
I did, right there. But my stealth, a plus 13.
What's
It's
weighing
fine.
down?
It's
What's
fine,
weighing down your
Because I'm
AC?
only an expert. I don't know.
Why are you clumsy?
Why am I clumsy?
It's good.
That's why. I shouldn't be that. That's left over. I might get rid of that right there. There we are.
Okay, so you would have 34.
No, it's
Clumsy
right.
drops you by
Clumsy
one.
just it dropped me by 1, so I've got a 34 now.
Excellent. Great
I
job.
also had a 33 before that, so there you go.
You arrive back and you just in time to see the last of the pixies disappear into the burrow. They're no longer outside. Go, 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 go!
Was that any sort of predetermined signal?
No.
No.
Go, 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 go!
I'll head back then. Oi! I just whistled for you. Didn't you hear it?
I'm
We
doing
have no whistle language established amongst us.
Right, well now we do. When I do that, that means you need to come forward. They just all whip back down into the burrow.
Hey, if for the next campaign, can we be Bob and Doug?
Bob and Doug?
Yeah.
Or Bob and Doug?
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Piss off, you hoser!
I saw a
No.
Instagram video that
do
is
that,
going to be my
Mike.
next character, where they're just a very androgynous looking human being in like cargo shorts and a wolf t-shirt, and all they do, it says level 1 adventure, and it just goes, Scram! She doesn't want to talk to you! Scram!
I've always wanted to do a proper start at level 1 campaign where you guys are basically like community watch people, you know what I mean? Like you're useless.
You can start at level 0 in 5e, I think.
No.
But there's
But I'm never playing 5e again.
yeah, maybe Pathfinder has those rules too. I don't know, but you start as less than a level 1. Okay, all right. After them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, right, what do you think they're even doing down there? I
Let's go find out.
Right.
I would like to stealth up there.
I liked this idea better when they were out in the open.
All right, I suppose you don't like going down into holes and things, do you?
No.
I got a 23 to stealth.
Think of burrows as cloaca of the dirt.
27 to stealth.
Why would I want to enter a cloaca?
27. What was you said?
23.
23. You can keep your
Thanks. I feel
a million.
I feel good about that one. So.
I was distracted by role playing. What were we actually supposed to be rolling?
Stealth.
Oh God!
Stealth.
Holy shit! Natural 20 for a 21.
Nice.
So better than both of us, actually.
Yeah, nice.
No, I rolled a 27.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
gets
but he gets
one.
to go
Oh.
up. It's
So it's like a
equivalent of
31.
Yeah. To quote the Raven, shut the fuck up. You head down through the burrow. The front entrance to these burrows are basically all the same. It's just tunneling down with stairs until you're at a comfortable, until you're at like root depth, and then you're it opens up into other things. You don't see any of the pixies around. However, very quickly you do see a murdered person that was here, a rabbit, wearing their clothes. They look like they were niceties of some sort, not working clothes. but they have a makeshift ramshackle sword to drop to their side.
I quickly but stealthily reach the body and place my 2 fingers on the neck like I've seen on TV.
We have TV?
No.
There's a guy.
We don't.
The TV is a theater down the street.
I'm checking for a pulse.
If it's dead, can I eat it?
Medical?
No.
Are we rolling medicine
busy.
or?
I mean, I've got that. Why not? Let's try it, and then we'll see if I do do well. I don't
assume
do well.
These rabbits
15.
are about your size.
Well, at 15, would you be capable of seeing that there is no
For
pulse?
Several days?
They're dead. There's no pulse.
You realize I'm the closest thing to a
look at his
doctor
little
we have,
shoes.
right?
How could you want to eat him?
Well, I take
No,
the shoes
I didn't.
off.
But now, would you like also to check? Sorry.
No,
I
he's
feel
clearly dead.
I feel like I'm stepping on toes. Apologise.
This whole episode, I'm just going to be talking light down from eating
Technically,
rabbits.
all of you would be comfortable with, as animals, would be comfortable with eating the dead rabbit.
I know, but we got other shit to do right
Yeah.
now. I keep going. If like
You can't put a person in your fucking back.
that's what I told her.
Yeah, that's not happening. The thing's like, it's not as big as you, but it's pretty big.
I just move it over to the side.
It would
and put
literally
some-
be the difference
some
between
brush
me and
over it.
you. I couldn't put you in my backpack. You know what I mean?
Oh, fine. Just take a haunch to go.
No, I'll just cover it with the brush, and when we're done killing pixies, I'll come back.
Right, so you've got dibs.
You,
Fine.
You would. I'll say with your 15 also, there appears to be some sort of magical thing that happened to it upon its death.
Ooh.
It wasn't purely just stabbed or something like that. Their spells were cast upon it.
You smell that?
I might, actually.
I think it's magical.
I just smell blood.
I'm having a tough time standing here.
I detect magic on it, because I can just do that.
Hemophobic.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
What kind of magic is it? Shh, Poe's working
I have-
hard right now.
You are?
I have detect magic as a cantrip.
Well, it's not. There's no magic upon it currently. So there wouldn't be anything to identify there.
No active magic.
The only thing you would be able to identify is that there is magic used in congruence with the mining technology to keep this place up.
Can I take a closer look at the body to determine what kind of magic might have killed it, or if magic was responsible?
Sure. Yeah.
Should I do medicine or arcana, or does it matter?
Whatever.
Okay.
Since you were trained in Arcana, you could roll medicine if you wanted.
Well, same either way. Natural 20 for a 32.
Some of the crowd, you would discourage your friend Light from eating it because some amount of necrosis happened to this thing.
Oh. That's what that is. That is indeed troubling. Whatever. Though this rabbit died recently, something is speeding the decay of its flesh. Ooh.
Light,
Some advanced cell death has
light.
Huh?
Lick it.
Cells, huh?
you're right. What were we talking about?
The humors are all messed up.
Do you taste anything strange?
One of the sorry, someone was talking in my ear. Oh yeah, don't eat that.
That sounds so funny.
Okay, they
13 original deaths and spices.
okay. The rabbits said that they were using magic. Let's keep going.
Right.
It levels out and you make it to the front of the cave, the front of the actual burrow. You know that because there is you can see like a haphazard front gate that has been destroyed in front of you.
Well, what's the light down here like? Is it lit? Or is
It's lit pretty well. Use of magical dancing light as like street lights is fairly common amongst these.
right.
I mean, it's a fairly simple enchantment and it lasts literally forever, so that it's
Right.
not uncommon for, especially amongst these rural farm places, to have multiple spellcasters of low level that live amongst the community.
Right. No, that
The
makes
yokel.
perfect sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, teaching somebody prestidigitation is not fucking difficult.
And it doesn't affect the plants in the same way that like other natural lights would. Because it's
Nope,
magical.
doesn't fuck up the mushrooms.
That's right.
Not UV.
So I tried to get into Foundry, and we're not set up for that, which is fine.
You are
but
not set up for
yeah,
that.
I would just keep moving, unless there's something that jumps out at us to stop it.
I'll let you know when something jumps out at you.
Yeah,
My cousin
I think we
John-
are still stealthing though.
Yeah.
And I guess I would be the lowest at 23.
coming around the corner.
This would be, it's not drawn in here, but this would be the where the front gates would be slightly destroyed. You'd see maybe one dead body and a collection of like, it would just be like wayward boards that could be used to throw up and create a barrier if need.
So does it look like
Against random bandits, totally works. Well-armed Fey assault with magic, not so much.
How big are
Go ahead.
how big are pixies compared to us?
Running into them, slightly smaller than most of you, roughly the same as Poe, probably.
Okay.
Ravens are huge.
They're not as big as a badger or a fox.
So, do I
Probably
get,
roughly the same as Donner.
do I get the impression that it was destroyed from the door which we just came from, or was it destroyed from the other way?
It was destroyed on the way in for sure.
From the door we came in. So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
destruction all goes
Yeah.
the direction.
Yeah,
all
this
right.
was an assault for sure.
So they didn't get here from somewhere further out in the cave complex.
And for whatever amount, they chose zero subtlety in the.
Right.
And I'm sorry, we did see them, or you saw them going back in, right?
Right.
The pixies. All right, well, let's keep moving.
Now, Light, you would be aware because you've been here before that. While you haven't been inside, you know this place does a marketplace, and anytime these places have like a market, it's always right at the beginning of the Burrow. It's not like deeper in. You know what I mean? This place has a marketplace.
So the first place we'd be coming up to would be the market.
And if they're raiding the place,
But if they're, I mean, that would be the place to raid if they were raiding, because that's where all the goods are sold.
Right.
Sounds like a good first stop. By the way, you could also hunt one of them too.
I'm going to hunt pixies.
now these things you're allowed to eat. I would maybe clip the wings off and not eat any of that.
You have to remove the glitter sack when you clean them, though.
Yeah. It's only the greatest sushi.
But you have to be careful not to poison yourself.
You guys work with a really talented blowfish that's able to. Walking in immediately, you can see the first thing is clearly their bar, right? And you see, rifling through some stuff out here, one person.
Is it a pixie?
Yes.
I'm hunting him. I've chosen.
Ding,
I choose
ding,
him.
ding.
Is that
I choose that person.
as an anime ass pixie?
No, this is from Pathfinder.
I believe you. I stand by what I said.
Okay, I believe you.
Pathfinder, a lot of Pathfinder art does that style of eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got some artist. And I just want to give myself a little bit of credit here. Look at the size of the tomatoes and apples and shit.
Yeah, you did an excellent job.
None of us are herbivores.
The efficiency. Well, you're omnivores.
What was that? Like, there's like tomato dripping from my beak.
If you have one tomato plant, woof, you can feed the masses.
All right, I point him out. I assume you guys see him already. If I saw him, though, and I creep towards them.
So he creeps.
Yeah. Creeping on the down low.
Nobody else supposed to know. Yeah. It doesn't appear they're whoever this is very locked into what they're doing.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do I have a thing that lets me stalk my prey? Oh. Only that.
I think it helps you track them. I don't know if
Yeah, if they get
helps
away.
you stealth necessarily.
Not really.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing, but if they're not going to do anything, I'm going to embed my axe in their head.
Yeah. No, I'm coming. I'm coming with
I
you.
stealth right up to that counter there.
Well, you're capable of getting all the way there, so I'll let them go first. You stealth right up to the counter.
Right. And then I wait for things to pop off.
Oh, light.
I'm following sneakily behind my friend Argos to murder this prey of mine that I've chosen.
Okay.
I would sneak up as well and prepare to make sure it doesn't get away and get its friends.
There is a building here and a building off to your side.
Right.
Over here.
I'm sure they're empty.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. They rolled a natural 1, so you basically just get to walk all the way up.
Okay. Are they flat-footed to this then?
Yes.
Since they don't detect
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Sweet.
Although this will make noise.
Yeah.
Unless you one shot. Then it
That
won't make
was
as much
so
noise.
close to a 20. I'm using a hero point. Fuck it. That
Hey! A good use of a hero point.
got a 20 on the second try.
Fishing for crits.
32
That's a crit.
slash, yeah, 30. No, sorry, 32 damage.
32 damage.
Yeah, I got a nat 20, so I assumed I crit.
Okay, yeah. Embeds in the shoulder of the pixie as they let out a scream. It's Faye of some. You guys know this language because it's your language. It's like, motherfucker, what?
And I know he probably doesn't understand me, but my response is wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
No, because your common is their common.
Oh yeah, okay, so we do understand each other.
We all speak Fae as our primary language.
Let's go ahead and let's do initiatives.
12.
23. 12.
Yeah, I rolled very, very poorly.
Sorry.
19.
I rolled an
Yeah, asshole. Why didn't you do better? Okay,
I might have to start using
Laura?
these here regular dice.
12. Uh-oh. Poe?
19.
Okay, better. Donner? What was your roll?
12.
That's better than I rolled for you. Argus?
23.
Okay. Yeah, it put you. You four were literally last in the auto roll. So.
Nobody's supposed to know.
Oh, so I creep. Yeah. Anybody else know this?
Yeah, I know the song, but it's been so long since I've heard it that I don't really remember it.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Extra die.
Hold up, I don't know what this creature does.
Hooray!
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
I've really learned that it's much more fun to not be too cautious in this game. It's more fun to just do something.
Barrel on
Yeah.
through.
I'm sorry.
You can't
No,
stop
I'm not
me.
blaming you for anything. I mean, just saying, like, I didn't look around for anyone else. I just went and attacked the first one.
Murder.
What the fuck? How do I use it? Use it.
Just fucking use it already.
Okay, well, this one has shield on it. Okay, this one has shield on it.
The spell.
But yeah, let's all
Okay.
help Michael remember that this one has shield
Okay.
on
Right.
it. Okay.
You're going to have to know which level it cast it at, though.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's fucking narrow. What they can do.
Okay.
Interesting.
Nobody's supposed to know.
All right, Argus.
Okay, so when I roll initiative, I can move my Divine Spark, which is an exemplar thing, put it into my axe, so the axe starts glowing, and I'm going to use Fracture Mountains as I swing at the
I
guy I
hope
just
this guy's
attacked.
name is Mountains.
Yeah, 31.
31?
Get fucked.
That's probably a crit. Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be quite a bit of damage. Oh, I hit damage instead of crit. Let me redo that.
I have a
Crit,
present for you.
an extra die,
Oh.
and another 8. No, another 10. 56.
Damage?
Yep. Some
Okay.
of that spirit.
Yeah, that'll matter. How do you do it on the second cleave?
I
'Cause
just
you
behead
didn't-
him.
Yeah,
Like, shut up.
yeah. Couldn't have done that on the first go round. There's
apparently,
Sparky.
apparently not.
Okay.
And then I will. It automatically transfers that essence into a different icon, and I choose my shield. So that's not an action; just automatically does that.
Sure.
And then with my last action, I use Raise the Walls,
I raise.
which Laura gets a +1 to AC reflex saves
Ooh.
and saves against Force, Spirit, Vitality, or Void
Do
effects.
you also have raise the windows?
Yes. The windows and the walls
walls.
are both being raised.
Okay.
I have to wait till next turn to cast the sweat,
Sweat
dripping
dripping
down my
down my
balls.
balls.
Yeah.
All right.
And my spark will move to my my eyes for my last free one. Exemplars are neat. You get a lot of cool shit.
Okay. Let me measure. Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that I'm involved with that.
It's going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement
Uh-oh.
on the light.
Who's Ray?
Who's Ray?
Okay, it's going to cast Doug of Enfeeblement. Go ahead and roll a DC Fortitude save, please.
Can I ask, is this a Force, Spirit, Vitality, or Void effect?
It is none of those things based on
Tags.
tags.
Okay.
I'm going to use my other hero point. Blep. Hey, 31.
Ooh, nice.
That was a good bounce.
Okay.
Solid bounce.
You were unaffected. Congratulations.
Yay!
It shoots a laser at you. And it fires into the dirt. You now know they have laser technology. Edgar Allan Bird.
All right. I would like to move to. Oh, wow, there are more of them.
Yep.
I would like to move. Want to say 4 spaces to the north. Yeah, that ought to do it. Is that if I would a 30-foot cone be able to catch all 3 of those?
We'll find out, won't we?
This time on the Burrow.
This time.
There you go. Caca, motherfucker.
Oh, that was. I think there was something wrong with that tomato. Oh. And I vomit a swarm of cockroaches.
7 guys named Daryl. He knows.
Which
Oh fuck!
which like mummy style like swarm over
Yeah. What do they roll?
pixies. Reflex.
What's the target?
Whatever my
Should be on the spell page.
stuff is. Oh, DC 22. They're all gonna pass that. I should have looked at that first. Oh well.
I think that's as good as you can get at this level.
I just need 3 of them. There you go. Okay. How much?
I haven't rolled for damage yet.
I got 19, 21, and 23.
One passed.
1 passed. Okay.
Uh, 6 piercing damage on the basic reflex save. Creature that fails becomes sickened 1.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Status effect sickened. I'll do that right now. Anything else?
That's it.
Excellent. Light.
I am going to use my skirmish strike. My feet and weapon move in tandem, so I get to move and strike as one action. So that will be going straight ahead to the pixie in front of me. And I shall strike them with my katana first.
Katana.
31 to hit.
Speaking of anime.
31 crits.
Crits.
Katana.
This one is sickened 1.
19
Yeah.
points of damage.
Woo! On a crit?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Apparently.
Not great rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then action number 2, I shall strike with my offhand weapon of my wakizashi.
Yep.
What were you watching at this point that you desperately
I think I was
She's watching
watching
Shogun.
Dungeon Meshi.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of Dungeon Meshi or Kirin. Freerun.
Free run. Okay.
So that'd be the second one, right? Not the 15, but
Right.
plus 11. Okay, 20 to hit.
20 hits.
That takes 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Boom.
And my third action will be.
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
Oh yes.
She moved and struck.
Yeah.
Oh, I will. Since Argos murdered the one who was initially my prey, I will then say that the one in front of me is my prey. That's my third action.
Cool.
Is I'm hunting you now, bitch.
What a strange thing to say.
What does that
And
mean?
I'm
What does that mean?
hungry like the fox.
What does that mean? You already stabbed me twice. What do you mean you're starting now?
All right. Gilded Rats,
Right,
go.
so
No.
using my my skills in acrobatics, I move up quite like liquid over stone, so that I'm just behind and to the left of Poe, and then I look at that. I look at the person that's just to the in front of me, like straight up, and I say, "Feel the void, wanker!" And right there
Wanker.
opens up a bit of the void. and they've got to make a fortitude save of,
All right.
of 21 or better.
All right. Let me roll.
And that is the one with shield, but I don't think shield
23.
affects fort saves.
Fucker!
It doesn't. It's AC.
Yeah.
So success.
So it is a success. So it's just regular half damage. So 6 damage then.
Got him.
Are you a trickster? An arcane trickster?
I am.
Oh.
That's the only way I would ever play a rogue.
I think Pathfinder's got some interesting different things you can do
No,
with it.
but it just feels like rogues are supposed to be NPCs for the most part. You know what I mean?
I had fun with Casca.
But that was an arcane trickster.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
You can cast spells.
Oh, that's right. I could. I thought
Like
that
the
came from my
assassinate
character.
trait seems like something you give to a fucking NPC, not a character.
True, yeah.
That's it. It's all 3 of my
Nice,
actions.
great job. You did it. Here's Leslie.
Oh. Oh,
Big
my
part.
At
sweet
least 2 members of our
brain
party
just
use
went
void warp. I'm starting to think we're not the good
bananas.
guys.
What's going on? I have 2 mouse.
I felt like, being a possum. And you just show up places.
Yeah.
Right? Like in trash cans.
So this
Just
one takes off
suddenly there.
running, and midway through running, it casts a spell before it gets
Oh, no, it's back.
to night
No,
light.
it's back fine.
Weird.
I heard it.
Mhm.
I got the joke.
Was there a pun?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry, my
Laura's computer freaked out.
Yeah, my computer went like midway split screen for no reason.
What's your AC?
My AC is 24 with the magical thing that
Do you want
my friend
some
Argos gave
tequila?
me.
Okay,
Or would
you
rather
are
have
fine.
Your Fort Creek?
And then as it
What kind do you
gets
like?
close to you, it's going to
Do
try
you
to
want
attack you.
Cuervo? Or do you want
Has a
Hornitos?
sword.
Hornitos it is?
Use the sword.
Why does that seem low? Okay.
Donocrats looks like he's up to mischief.
20 to hit. Like,
No, I'm 24.
okay.
Is that a commentary on Chad's actions or is
No,
or
the picture.
art? Art, okay. Does have kind of a shit-eating grin.
Well, I'm a possum.
When in Rome.
Runs over here, and it's gonna, on the way, it's gonna cast a spell. It's gonna pick up a rock and throw it at you with telekinetic projectile.
At who?
At Poe.
Okay. Oh, you are out of the range of my thing. Sorry.
It's okay. I made my choice.
30.
Yep. Not a crit. Just barely. Not a crit.
7 bludgeoning damage as a rock clunks off of you. And then it tries to stab you. Oh my goodness. 24 to hit.
That'll also hit.
You take 11 damage from that.
That's a lot of damage.
Argum. Vangum.
What?
Your new name is Jankum.
Chicken. I'm going to use
That's what-
defensive
That's
advance.
the drug that is the poop.
Cool. I'm going to use defensive advance, which
Okay.
lets me move and stride. I raise my shield, stride, and if I end my turn near someone, I can attack too. So
Okay.
2 actions, 3 things I get to do. I'm actually going to go to the one near Poe. So if any of them have attack of opportunity, one of them will get a swing. Well, no, if I go back behind, they won't, I guess.
They do not.
Okay. And I saw poor Poe getting beat up, so I will help him and attack the one that he is getting wailed on by.
Okay. Get him. Go, Argus.
31.
That crits.
26. No, sorry, 30.
2030?
30.
2030.
It's a horrible year, probably.
It won't be a good one.
Will we still be here? Is the question
United States won't.
on all of our minds.
Here's to the UCAS.
Shy Hollow.
Does Sean allude?
That's the president of the UCAS.
That's an amazing name for a character, Sean Halud.
Sean Halud.
I ride the sand caterpillars.
That's the United Canadian American States.
Not so bad.
It's from Cyberpunk.
We're almost there.
And technically, Nebraska's inside of that map.
Is that Cyberpunk or Shadowrun?
Kiss
First one knows
confusing.
the other. I don't know.
Right. One of them.
Okay, Argus, are you done?
No, I've got one action left. I'm gonna just trying to think of what I'll do. I'll do intimidating glare on that one.
Want to make a poopy?
Yeah, I'll do the intimidating glare on the one in the middle.
Okay. Okay.
I hope he makes a poopy with a 26.
4?
Will. DC.
Make a poopy.
DC. Not a roll.
26. He fails.
Okay, so frightened 1.
Pride 1.
Okay. Now I'm done.
Boom. Now is one in front of Poe's turn. He's gonna attack Argus. Like, oh, you bitch, you motherfucker. I'll kill you. I love you.
I'll kill you, you son of a bitch.
South will rise again. It's going to use Grim Tendrils in a line directly out in front of it.
Okay.
So that hits all of you.
Okay.
All y'all.
That one got another turn already?
I think he was. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. None of us
Who
matters.
cares?
Who gives a shit? I'm drunk. Fuck off.
Grim Tendrils does have the void.
It is void.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter because that only affects light. So
It's going to. You need a fortitude.
Right.
Fence.
24.
DC 21.
So how?
13.
13 and there's bow as well.
Fortitude.
30.
Okay. Critical success then?
Regular.
Regular success. So 3 and 6.
Okay.
Is all it is. And then it's going to try to stab Poe because Poe deserves it.
That tingles a bit.
Poe knows what you did.
Tinkles.
You know what you did.
I vomited cockroaches. on
28 to
everybody.
hit.
That hits.
I'm going to use my brand new thing I got at level 6, Champion's Reaction.
Okay.
So it reduces the damage Poe takes by 8. And that guy is affected by revealing light. No idea what that does.
None of that matters.
He's lit up.
They're already pixies. They glow a little bit. You take 3 as opposed to 11. Great job.
I should look what that actually does.
Morgan did the thing again where I was pressed for time and didn't give a shit about what happened. So I made an encounter real quick for level 5 people, and he's like, "Can we be level 6?"
I want to be 6. Yeah, I did.
And then-
I did, and I don't regret it.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be like 90 more dudes in the next room. The next room is gonna be real full of motherfuckers.
Keep mowing them down.
Okay, and then Poe, go do something. Do something crazy.
And then I freak out from getting
was
attacked,
18, something
and then I use gouging claw on the one that attacked me
Okay.
twice.
Can I step as a free action away from
No,
him?
get out of here.
30 to hit,
30 hits.
just short of a crit. Well, shit. All right. 12 piercing damage plus 4 persistent bleed.
Okay.
So I do the eye gouge.
Poke.
And then I start to shake and convulse as I go into channeler stance.
4.
Hey,
Not a
is your
D4
character
plus
so
4?
disturbing.
4. It says 4 persistent bleed damage.
Descriptions.
He's
Just-
leaning into the creepy raven.
Okay.
yeah.
I'll take your shit nevermore. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay.
Anime shit is weird.
Laura!
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, Light!
That's fine. Either way.
Laura!
I'm going to
Show me
again
Laura.
use my my thingy that lets me whatever
Yeah, use your thingy.
the name of it is.
Whip it
Skirmish
out. Take
strike
it
so
out.
that I can move and strike at the same time. And for my stride,
You're gonna
I'm
move?
going to it's step then strike, so not a stride. Does that mean I only get to move one?
You move 5 feet.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna try and get in a flanking position.
He's frightened. You'll probably hit him.
So instead, I will just smack him twice. The one directly in front of me who I am hunting.
Get him.
Get him.
Oh, yeah.
29 to hit.
That hits.
Take 10 points of damage.
Woo!
And then again.
Go, Laura.
28 to hit.
It's Mother's Day. 8 does not hit.
No, 28.
Oh, okay. 28 hits.
11 damage.
Woo!
Woo! And then for my third action, I will stride to go just skirt around him so I'm directly in front of him, and then I would be flanking the other dude with Argus in that
Yeah.
diagonal. Oh, over one more. Nope, the other way. There you go.
There you
Then
go.
I'm flanking with Argus.
All right. Great job. All right. The Donner Party. Go.
I use my amazing skills
I
with
choose eat the
acrobatics. And I actually attempt a thing called tumble through. To tumble my way through those two pixies, no, so that I'm all the way over there in front of where Poe is. So I tumble through and I will make a
I'll tumble through.
my
you.
attempt
he's
my
saying
acrobatics check is
tumble
31.
31?
31 to get there without taking any.
What's the DC on that?
It says it's just a tumble through
Reflex
action.
DC.
It's a reflex DC.
Like
what we said.
critical success, actually.
Right, so I get there, and then in one fluid movement, out comes my rapier.
I don't need your fluid movements.
And that rapier goes straight up that pixie's bumhole.
Wow.
So
You're the good guy.
rolling to hit.
Not without consent.
I mean,
Sneak attack because
I'm
I'm
comfortable with
there.
these guys.
For sure.
I'm going to use my hero point, and we're going to try that one more time. That's way better. 33.
33 crits.
All right, critical damage along with my
I'm not sure you need to roll damage
sneak
on this one. I'll be
attack
honest with you.
spell. 49. 49 damage straight up
Okay,
his
so
bumhole.
let's go. Oh, I don't want to do the thing. Describe how it happens.
I mean, I don't. I get there and the back's to me, and I'm a bit small, and I've just tumbled, so I just straight up with the rapier, and it goes right up the bumhole. It's not like I was aiming for it.
You did mention it a lot.
I did, but it goes straight up there and into whatever's on the other side, probably causing some crazy sepsis because that's nasty.
No, they're dead. Sepsis, they have to be
I think
alive.
you hit his heart.
And yeah, right, I probably hit his heart.
The
'cause it
heart
goes
comes
all
out the
way
mouth.
up. And I'm just like, ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, ooh, ooh. Sorry, ooh. And then he's dead.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's
Cool.
all of my turn.
Thanks, man.
Welcome.
You're doing a great job. Wish you to know that. The one next to Argus, between Argus and Light, is no dummy. And it's going to cast...
Get the fuck out of here.
in a 5-foot emanation.
So,
Both of you.
yep.
It's
is
going to
buddy,
cast...
too.
It's going to cast Bane.
Oh.
Yes.
It's a will defense. So let's get it from Light and Argus.
Anything on this?
You think the glitter is your ally?
I don't think so. I got it out one.
adopted the pizzazz. I was born into
17.
it, molded by it.
No, sorry, no
By the
bonus.
time I found my way out of the craft
Now
store,
one.
I was already
Now
a
one.
man.
That one.
17.
17, 20 is what you're trying to get. Critical fail. And fail.
Yep.
And
Don't know what a crit fail does on Bane.
you get a you get a -2 to attack rolls.
Okay.
You get a -1 to attack rolls.
Okay.
Okay? And then it's going to attack Argus. I'm going to say, get some, motherfucker!
Bring it.
And it's going to attack you for 26.
Nope.
Okay.
With the
Yeah.
shield up, nope.
And that's it. All right. Next up is the other guy right next to him, I think. And this guy couldn't be more almost dead than is almost dead.
Light is sort of sliced shit out of him.
Couldn't be more almost dead. So it's going to try to cast a spell on you, Light. It's gonna, well, first it's going to take a stat move. You're going to step.
It's going to step away from me?
It's going to take guarded step. So it gets to do that.
I have this thing called Relentless Stalker that says
That doesn't seem like a thing you should have.
but I do. An adjacent creature that you are hunting. Was that
you
my
think she's a
hunter?
predator.
Yes.
I think specifically guarded step says it doesn't trigger reactions.
Can you tell me what guarded steps is? Can I follow
You have 2E step.
I can't believe they haven't
Doesn't
changed the
trigger
name of that.
reactions.
Yeah, so suck it, nerd. What are you going to do now?
Nothing. Stare at him and go.
All right, well, you're going to roll a will defense.
Ah, they did
DC
change the name.
20.
It's just step.
Yeah, it's just step now.
23.
23. Okay, so you succeed. You take no persistent damage, but you are going to take full damage based on the spell, and you take 9 mental damage.
Okay.
As it goes,
Can you say that again? I didn't quite get it the first time. I think that was different for the first time.
Argus.
Oh God, it's me already.
Yeah, it's 2 guys and you guys.
Okay. Well, it's killing time. I'll raise the shield.
It's killing time. It's killing time. It's fucking killing time.
I'll put
And then-
on the killing socks because it's killing time.
I'm gonna use my
It really
eyes.
fell apart right there.
I'm gonna use my eyes transcendence thing called a moment unending because all of the things are pretentious as fuck in
It's
exemplar
a
class.
moment like this.
Basically, I'll do more damage. I'll do more damage if I hit. And then I'm going to swing at that guy for my last action.
The one in the middle there, buddy?
Yeah, the
Okay.
only one I can hit,
Okay.
right? Yeah, the other one's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 33.
That'll crit.
He is about to have a very bad time.
So you had a bad day, you got hit with an axe, a fucking mattress up your ass, and that's about it!
Man, you're dead.
He had a bad
Thanks for your contribution. Thank you for helping.
40 damage total?
Holy sh!
I'm gonna say that kills him. It doesn't quite, but I'm gonna say it kills him good.
He's getting ready to attack Light, and he just goes, looks down, and there's like a battle axe just protruding from his chest.
So you have a split dick. Woo. All right. Edgar Allan Dude.
Edgar Allan Bird.
Right. Well, first and foremost, gonna activate a thing that doesn't matter. Channel protection. Since I'm in a channeler stance, and
My channel prediction is that we're not going to get any more followers soon.
fine, we'll ignore that. We'll just,
No, do your thing, Phil.
no, doesn't matter. I'll void warp the one that's still alive.
Okay, get him.
So, yep. Oops. Okay. 9 void damage.
There's no AC or anything?
Oh, sorry. Fortitude save.
Okay. Just happens.
Autofill.
Okay. 1. Roll to 1.
So 18 damage then.
18 damage, so how do you murder with the murder?
I'm in I'm in the convulsions and stuff from the channeler stance, and I say, May the stalker and darkened boughs take you, or some nerdy shit like that, and just gets like all of its like life force sucked out of it by some strange.
What does that mean? That
dark
doesn't
force.
mean.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to not stand directly behind me when we do these fights.
And it just falls to the ground a withered husk.
That Bane goes
Da
away,
da
right?
da da. You're the heroes.
That
Does the Bane go away?
I didn't feel quite as, good as it maybe should have. I felt a bit. I don't know.
RP.
I'm feeling.
I feel like we're not done because this is only 4 of them.
Well, right. I know. I understand that, but it almost felt unfair.
It's like, get like the pixie blood off of my axe.
War typically isn't fair. Did you see the dead rabbits?
All right. No. I get that. I get that. I do.
There's one right there if you didn't remember.
No, I remember.
What if the rabbits were the ones doing the raiding and this is a pixie burrow and we just murdered all the townspeople?
You said you've been here before.
Yeah, but I'm not really allowed. I just know of it. They don't like me.
Well, from what the omnipotent voice in our head told us, we're all pretty racist against pixies.
That's
so.
fair.
And rampant racism aside, we have been at war with them for quite some time.
Eons.
Perhaps as long as any of us can remember. And we do it this way because it's the way it's always been done.
So do you?
My father killed pixies until he was killed by pixies.
So,
And that's what I'll do, damn it.
I'll kill pixies until I'm killed by pixies.
so does anybody remember why? I mean, why this whole war started?
Because they stole a human girl who was illiterate, took her to their fall court, made her fall in love with him, and then he turns out to be an absolute dick.
What does her being illiterate have to do with the plot?
It's because she can't read.
And she's
No,
got
what does that? Why?
No, because she was very poor,
she's got watery poos as
and
well.
she has a watery bowel.
So this shit cover girl can't read.
But
Who
she
wants
can
her to be
use-
around?
She can use a bow and arrow, and she accidentally killed a fae with her arrow, and the
but then-
bargain was to
then-
take her back to their lair.
How do you make someone fall in love with you?
It's called Stockholm Syndrome.
Fall in what?
What the fuck
Whoa.
is Stockholm?
I don't
No,
know.
love.
Love.
Love,
Two.
love, marriage is
Oh,
what
right. You're going to make
brings
fun
us
of the way I speak now. Is that what we're
together.
doing?
Yes.
All right.
The way you speak is pretty weird.
Look, who's talking then? I mean, seriously, you're talking. You're a raven. Of course, I'm a possum, so I suppose there's that.
I'm actually really proud of you because you didn't fall asleep once during that entire
Well, I
fight.
wasn't even frightened for a moment, was I?
No, you were
I feel
very
like-
good.
I feel like I'm growing as a knight.
Huh.
Ah!
All right, I guess we'll leave him here.
Well, speaking of leaving things here,
To really sell it, he shits and pisses himself.
gonna do the. Just gonna sit down for a minute and heal.
Oh, right.
See,
Oh, did they hurt you?
Oh.
I bet.
No.
I mean, I've got a scratch and things right here. See,
If
see that?
How
I had to,
How strange.
I'm at like. I guess I'm at less than 2/3.
How quaint.
Not quite down to half health.
Well, it's probably because you didn't wear your armor today.
I'm wearing leather armor.
Yeah, I'm in metal armor.
I can't wear that. can't. I mean, not a strong flyer to begin with, but I can't fly with metal armor on.
So was the leather armor pretty effective at stopping their swords?
No.
Because my shield worked.
I don't know. I feel a bit like Argos is being a wanker.
I'm
Right?
being a little bit of a dick, yes.
That's what I think. And perhaps you should just ignore them.
I mean, I have hollow bones and I'm not very strong. I can't really lug around heavy metal armor.
You just you
That's
leave-
what I have you here for.
I think the point I'm trying to make is, why were you in stabbing range?
Get good, dork.
Because I wanted to be helpful and hurt them.
All right.
Couldn't do that from a long distance away.
We gotta get you like a bow or something.
So I guess what I'm wondering is what happens if we walk around that corner there,
Well, first I'm gonna do.
perhaps into one of these here buildings.
First, I'm gonna chill in this garden that appeared out of nowhere for a minute.
Oh, I will also. I'm sorry I made
Oh,
fun
that's
of you.
quite
I will
nice.
hang out in the nice garden for
No,
just a
no,
little bit.
you're not allowed in the fucking nice garden. You can.
Who's gonna keep me out?
You can fuck the fuck off. You can fuck the fuck off. I'm gonna say that you can make it so it never touches it. And no matter where he moves, it never touches it.
I took 3 damage. I don't care.
No,
With your
it's
fucking nasty ass comments.
it's for everybody. I'm not, vindictive like that.
Laura's pigtails.
You're the better
are
bird.
threatening everyone around here.
Thank you for the healing.
It's quite nice in here. So how's your mom?
How many healings?
still got
It's
the
like
goiter, the big
1d4
toe.
every round for a minute.
It's 3d4. Well, no, sorry, it's 1d4
Crow's mom
every.
has goiter in a big First off, what's a bird's big toe? You tell me which one's the big one.
I mean, the middle one's
Middle one?
longer,
Yeah,
right?
probably.
I would go the middle one.
It's 3d4 every 6 seconds.
Or would it be the back one?
You're the back one.
So I get healed immediately. Oh, that feels nice.
Also, any creature that's been affected by the healing, I didn't see this in this before, gets a +1 circumstance bonus to saves against emotion effects for 10 minutes.
Well,
Oh.
I feel better.
that would be
So it's
quite
healing
helpful.
and therapy.
Right.
I feel like
That's all we need.
Right, just
I
take
feel
drugs
level.
and you'll feel better.
I feel like I wouldn't be sad or happy with this. Because it said any emotions.
Right.
Yeah.
Should we keep going?
Let's do. Let's go in a row.
Let's do. How about let's do?
There was a building right to our right?
Left. Right.
Correct.
Right. Left. Right.
Fucking English. Blame English language, not me.
I feel like we should blame him for that one.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 of you, I can get rid of these peoples.
They're not people.
They're dead.
Yeah, back to the earth they go.
Oh, the door's not by us, I see.
I also just didn't make the doors.
Oh, fair enough.
Because
Yep, that's fine.
I don't have time.
Who needs doors?
You can see that these buildings are all just, they've been gone through, right? This at some point was a general store.
Hmm.
It's just been totally fucking ransacked.
Any sign of where they, took all the
This
stuff?
is some sort of alchemical or wizard sort of thing going on here, and it was totally destroyed. No, you would have to look through that pile of stuff outside. That would be your first idea, your first thought. But you don't see any evidence of anything else in here. Shit.
Oh, do you want to check the body for a pulse?
I look at it.
You're pretty dead.
But what if it's still got a pulse? You think you better check it though?
17 medicine. Nah, it's dead.
I declare it dead. I'm getting better.
I would quickly check that back area just for any survivors or
Over here.
of either way. Yeah.
You're out of your element, Donnie.
You find a little room with it's just all papers and ledgers and stuff like that, totally tossed around. Probably nothing of that actually taken. Just destroyed.
Nothing further back though.
What do you mean?
Further down.
Down?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tunnel down here.
Okay, I can't see anything really though. Looking down there.
More bodies.
No, you can see based on there'd be a body down here, but more interestingly, around here you'd see decorations. This looks like sort of the living quarters down this way.
What's the other way? What's up north? I'll go look.
Looking up, you don't see much.
Anyone have any idea what would be down this way?
You see more decoration. They seem of a nicer quality that direction.
Anyone have any idea what that means?
Means the wealthy people lived up north and the less fortunate lived to the southeast.
There wouldn't be a giant disparity, but there probably would be some elders or something like that would live a little better.
Well, does anyone have a preference? North it is.
Yeah. No preference.
Yeah, that's fine.
Donnercrest leads, gotcha.
He can go first if he wants to stealth.
No.
Or no, I guess Light could stealth first.
I am better at it than he.
It's true.
He's simply inferior to me.
Let's put the professional at the front.
Watch me roll a natural one.
Yeah.
Now that I've been an asshole about it. Would you like me to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
Okay. 30.
30. Great job.
Thank you.
You get up to the T-junction here. These are all houses that have been broken into, ransacked. You see a pathway towards... You can see, actually, the fungal farm up here, the mushroom farm, to your left. To your right, you see what looks like a storage area of sorts. There's like a bin and some drying racks, but you actually see a couple more pixies down that way. So down here is storage, pixies. appears the actual fungal farm.
Come on down to Fungal Farm.
I'll turn around and I'll go like,
Butterflies. All right. Same plan as before. Hit them until they're dead.
and I shall sneak forward, and I will choose one to be my prey.
Okay.
I would motion like after you. Mm-hmm. I did not roll well on stealth. I got a 14.
Mm-hmm. What was your stealth again?
30.
Okay. You feel like you can get fairly close before they notice you?
Excellent. Can I get close enough to get one hit on them before
Sure,
they...
go for it. Sneak attack on that guy.
Maybe
I don't-
maybe wait till the rest of us get
We'd
closer.
be closer. Probably at, like the mouth of that cave.
Yeah.
I don't need your mouth, okay?
What was that you said earlier? The cave is like nature's cloaca.
Yeah.
I will strike him with my katana. 28.
Hit!
Oh, if you hit that, I think it adds damage.
Oh.
Or maybe not. No, I guess
No, it
not.
just makes it easier to hit in the last
Oh,
couple of things.
oh, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 11 damage.
Yaha!
Ha 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 ha!
I guess we roll initiative again.
Alright.
Dot, 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 dot. Again, dot, dot.
18.
30.
27.
I'm not reading.
It's not bad.
If they submitted something, they
18.
don't care. I'm at that point where
30.
I don't have the brain function to
27.
give a
is
shit on
pretty
these
good
final
for me.
assignments.
27.
Right.
I was
And
supposed
Bo?
to have them
28.
last week.
28.
Sure, just,
when
you
does
know,
the
go ahead.
semester
One
end?
more than me every time.
This Friday.
Just, you always got to be
Okay.
ahead of me, don't you?
Light, you go first.
Excellent. I shall continue wailing on this man in front of me.
We're whalers on the moon.
We
Rip
carry
and
our
roll.
harpoons.
He is a hunted target. 24.
Hits.
10 damage. Offhand. 27.
Hits.
That's right, yeah.
6 damage.
Because you can
Okay.
get your multiple attack penalty super low with Rangers.
And then third thing I will do, I will do a twin takedown.
Is
where
this
I-
your twin?
You are wielding 2 melee weapons, each in a different hand. You swiftly attack your hunted prey with each of your weapons, potentially combining their damage into a single devastating attack. Make 2 strikes against your hunted prey, 1 with each of your required weapons. If both hit, combine their damage for the purpose of its resistances and weaknesses.
Alright, do it.
I'm assuming a 14 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay. 23.
That does hit.
Okay, so then it only gets the damage for the one of 8 more damage.
How much?
8.
Woo! You've done
Smack,
lots
smack,
of
smack.
damages.
Smack, smack, smack.
Laura, you want a beer?
No.
Could you grab one for me, Chad? Thank you.
Non-alcoholic, Chad.
Yeah, he knows. Gracias.
Menudo.
Okay.
Menudo.
Oh.
Alright. Should still be in Chandler stance.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do channeled protection.
He's been crab walking down the hall.
My eyes never went back to normal. But I use. Oh wait, no, I'll do that after.
All evolution. crap.
I send a message to the other pixie that is not currently being mauled by a fox.
Mm-hmm. Just a pixie in a fox's mouth. Just kidding.
All right. Needs to attempt a will save.
All right. I'll do it. Look at me do it. 14.
That is a failure.
It is.
With a wave of my hand and an invocation, I cause feelings of ennui and impending doom into the targeted creature. Basically, it gets
What's the status penalty of ennui?
frightened one, slowed one.
Okay.
It's just hard to get out of
And
bed.
just
I've been there, man.
when she kills your friend, she's going to kill you too, and
I know.
and no one will remember you.
I'm aware. My name's Philip Raby.
Wow. And then I use channeled protection. My apparition uses excess energy to protect
Press
you.
on tattoo.
You and your adjacent allies gain a +1 status bonus to
Small thought it was
AC
a sticker.
and reflex saving throws.
You brought it to put on the computer, and I went, "That's a press on tattoo,
I
buddy."
thought it was a sticker at first too.
What?
I'm like, it's not.
And,
How much damage?
Anybody next to me gets a +1 status bonus to AC and reflex saving throws.
Oh, sweet.
Nobody's gonna be next to you. But
How long does that last?
Till my next turn, but I can. It's one action to use anytime I cast a spell.
Cool.
Chad,
Do we have to stay by you?
Right.
It's
But the
adjacent,
first thing
so
I do
yeah.
is
Okay.
I look at that one that's right there in front of the light, and I peer deeply, like real hard with my little squinty eyes, and I say, "Eat on this, wanker." And then she's got to roll a.
I don't know what he said.
Wanker.
Right.
Yep.
She's got to roll a will save against my DC of 21.
Okay. DC 21, gotcha. You know it succeeded. It was the thing you did.
So it succeeded, but in its brain it starts to feel things, and it takes half damage of fall. And it feels just a bit dazed for a moment.
Is it dazed?
Yeah, no, because
Okay.
it succeeded.
Okay.
So, but then I use my skill as an acrobatic movement specialist, and I get right up next to her. And as I go,
So you walk over there?
right, and I get right up there,
Okay.
like just like that, and I look at light.
Do you know what's going on? I'm sorry.
And then that's my turn.
This is the pixie. I don't know what that means.
He's been doing that lately, where he's trying to communicate with whistles and looks, and we don't have that kind of relationship.
He's doing that look from the horrible pun husky.
Wouldn't it be a punsky?
No, he's really bad at puns, so he didn't think of that.
All right.
I mean, he's not wrong. I am quite bad at him. It's true.
Well, in that particular case, I was talking about the husky.
Ah, right. But me too, though.
Yes, also you.
Right.
Did I move over here?
Did I mention I'm terrible at lying?
He's gonna cast thing. He's gonna go. Oh. Why is that? I'm gonna say you're inside of it. Bug it. I don't care anymore.
Fuck that badger guy who's done nothing in particular.
Yep. No, fuck that guy. Grim tendrils.
Okay, what is that? Fortitude.
Light. Fortitude. DC 20. Light and Argus. 22.
Laura, can I ask that snack mix?
22.
Nope, we both got 22.
Huh?
22.
22. Great.
Oh, it's a-
You take full damage,
Wet
but
sauce.
no persistence. You take 8 damage, both of you.
Take full damage.
There's a
On a
persistent
succeed?
bleed if you do not succeed
Interesting.
on failure. It's a good spell. Line 30 feet.
Yeah, I might have to look at that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Especially upgraded versions because it heightens pretty aggressively.
Is it a D8?
D4, 2d4 on first
Oh,
cast.
Slightly better than a D8.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think those suck, but yeah.
I mean, they're not great, but they're not bad.
All right,
Is that-
the one next to
Well,
Jonah
classic
Kretz.
Tang chili.
It looks at you and
Try
says, "No one will love you." Which is daze. It's going to cast daze on Donna Kretz. Go ahead and cast. Go will save. I need a will save from you.
I'm not going to do well. 27. Not bad.
That's success. But wait,
I'll take half damage.
half damage, but they don't have damage attached to it.
Donna Kretz knows
No, they do.
that he's got buddies.
It says 2d6 mental damage.
Okay, so yeah, but it's not attached to. It's not automatically attached to the thing, so I got to roll separately.
Ah,
For whatever reason, it's set to 0,
Oh,
which that's not correct.
yeah.
What I say? You succeeded. So
I
4.
succeeded.
You
so
take
got
4.
Ah, wanker!
And then it tries to
Get out
stab
of my
you.
brain!
Then it tries to stab you because you fucking.
Get on my
deserve
brain, wanker. Damn
it.
it.
Stop wanking in my brain. You wanking brain wanker. 23.
23. That's in Zatsies.
Okay, hit. You take 10 piercing damage. Ow! Stop tanking. Maybe the rogue and the wizard should stop tanking. Can we do that?
Well, I'm definitely gonna stay back this time.
All right. Next up is horrific military firm. Go ahead.
What? Is it 5 squares to get to 1 below light?
I should have tried to use
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna use defensive, whatever the fuck it's called, defensive advance.
Defensive is whatever the fuck.
Raise my shield, stride, and attack in 1 action or 2 actions. Sorry,
2 actions. That
One action would be great.
insane if it was 1 action.
1 action would be great.
I'm gonna do everything that requires an action.
Yeah, I'll just do it all. 28 to hit.
Although, admittedly, that hits. Admittedly, that seems like a fighter thing. In 1 action, I'd like to do everything.
Yeah. That is 13 damage.
Got him.
Got it.
Got him.
And I'll just intimidate again. That seemed to work well last time. Intimidating glare the guy in front of me.
All right, that's
Will save
17.
Oh, that was like right on the 19, but it rolled to the 1, so I failed. I give him the kitten from Shrek, whatever the fuck his name was.
Puss
in Boots. I give him the eyes.
In vagina.
I give him the vagina and boots in his eyes.
Okay. What are you doing over there?
Grading
Homework.
because I'm behind.
Oh, grading. Oh, yeah, grading. Okay. Like Jesus, we need to write smut right now.
I'm taking copious notes about this very important section.
That was funny what you said there.
Continuity is important
Yeah.
for these.
Right. Okay. I do the similar thing where I'm gonna stab.
Which one?
The one that I have marked as my prey.
The top.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Hunted target.
Does that give you like a bonus to hit or anything?
It does
On
on
the second
the
attacks.
second and third attacks.
Oh, okay.
It makes them like super agile attacks.
Yeah. 30.
30 hits?
Not a critical?
No.
No. 11 damage
Got him?
on the first one. I will go ahead and then use my twin takedown on my second, so I'm not getting totally screwed by the third attack thingy. Shut up.
Tier, then a tier.
Put your Italian ass away. Roll some dice.
26 on the first hit,
That'll hit.
and then
You just roll down. Go. I'm gonna be honest with you. You just roll damage at this
Okay.
point.
Does a 19 hit though? I want to see.
Yeah,
If I...
no.
No. Okay, so then I only get the damage on the first one. It took its sweet time. 8.
Exacxies! How do you do it?
I swing at him twice with my katana, effectively slicing him in half like in Kill Bill.
In twain?
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I saw it on there earlier, and I thought you knew it was there. It's something gross.
Is it a poo?
Is there
Kinda
poo
looks like
on
it.
your Gatorade?
It's on the outside. It's not on the inside, but I don't fucking know what that is. It looks like somebody wiped a booger on my...
What? It's
Did
fine
you wipe a
then.
booger on it?
No.
It's just on the outside. It's
Are you
fine.
done?
I know it's
Yes.
fine, but
Just don't lick
Oh.
it.
fucking gross.
Poke. You got lots of spells to do.
Okay.
This is a great fireball area.
Yeah. Good ratio.
I agree wholeheartedly. All right. Now I'm gonna mosey on in to the spot directly to the west of Nightlight.
Oh, right next to it?
Huh?
Okay.
And then I am going to do a single turn heal in touch range of Donnie because he's an idiot and got himself hurt.
What did you... Oh, right, okay.
He called you an idiot, but you did the thing he did last time.
I mean, he's not wrong. Right, he's not wrong.
I didn't walk right up to something. I just
Your glass house is very full of holes.
I mean, at first I thought, why is he touching me?
How much healing?
You got to ask permission for, and then it started to heal, and I was like, oh, that's quite
6.
nice.
6 healing.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take it.
and then
that
because
burning sensation's gone.
because I cast a spell, I can am in Channeler's stance. I can once again use channeled protection.
What'd that do?
Everybody around me has 1 AC more
Hey!
and 1 more reflex save.
Yay! Are you done?
Yep, I did 3 things.
Donnie.
Right.
Little
What I'll
Donnie.
do is I'll use my amazing movement skills, right? I'll do a somersault into a back handspring into
Make it roll.
That's 3 actions.
Make a roll for this.
and then I land right on the other side of the other pixie there.
So that's
So
roll
I'm
through.
flanking.
So that's roll through.
Right, we'll do
In
that.
10 feet, you're doing a somersault in the
Right.
back handspring.
And I got
Casey does a somersault in the back handspring.
What he does more is like it kind of
got-
rolls sideways.
I got a 16, so in my head it looked way more cool than it actually did.
And he just log rolled over.
And I rolled over, so I'm right there.
Then he hops up to his feet clumsily.
I'm just happy he's conscious. Okay.
And in the last, after he hops up, he yells, "Nailed it!"
Right. I'm like, and then I take my rapier, and now that I'm flanking, so now I can use sneak attack, and I can roll, and I can see if I
Roll.
and I get
We ain't got no roll.
I get a 21.
We don't collect no toll, we don't get no roll.
21 hit.
Woo! 21 hits. Great, and then I do damage with my sneak attack
Yeah,
as
sneak
well,
check.
and I did not roll well. I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s.
Good.
So I get 9 with the plus whatever I have. So 9 damage.
That makes sense with everything that you've done
right.
previously.
It did not go like last time. It was
Rogues are really good damage dealers.
They are high DPS.
Hey, when I rolled that crit for 49.
That was pretty good. Yeah, rapiers are crit fish weapons.
Meanwhile, the tank does more damage than the whole party 10 times over.
This is a really good character.
Jeez.
Poke,
This
poke.
is nothing. It's gonna roll. It's gonna roll Bane. Try to save its life.
What is that, fortitude or will?
Will save everybody directly around it.
Hey, finally got a good one. 26.
Also
Light.
26.
Yes. Will save. 18.
There you go. 20 is the goal.
Woo!
Anybody under 20, you take -1.
Just light.
Okay. And then it's going to attack Donocrats because you know what you did.
He poked his
Wait!
butt cheek.
Just it just followed you rolling slowly past it.
While he was doing that, like the pixie and I like look at each other and then back into
What are you doing here, man? Like, what's happening? It misses. It's attacking you. Spartacus.
I'm going to use Fracture Mountains again.
Technically, all of you should have responded to Spartacus.
Yes.
All right,
Where's the
Spartacus.
solidarity? What the fuck?
I am Sparta. Kiss.
Kiss.
I like to kiss these Spartans.
31?
Huh?
31?
31 hits.
Is that a crit with flanking?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Why do you not just have one of the tequilas next to you?
That is a great question.
There are 2 tequilas.
3 tequilas?
1 tequila,
Floor.
2 tequila, 3 tequila.
Not great
Gave one
rolls.
of them back to me.
20 or 38.
38 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you do it?
Um,
Not great. Killed him.
he's like trying to figure out what the fuck Donocritz is doing.
What's this
I
guy
just
doing?
put the axe like right here.
You guys have a moment of like commiseration, and then you murder him. All right.
Like, and as I pull it out, I just look. Why do you look away from me?
Well, that went exactly the way I thought it would.
Donnie? Donnie.
What?
The rep you're sticking into your thigh.
You're out of your fucking depth, man.
That.
Do I take it in or do I leave it out? Do I leave it in or do I take it out? Do I leave it in or do I take it out?
I might have nicked the artery. Oh, I'm getting a bit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hold on. All right. I'm gonna do what I can, but if I can't do anything, light, you're up.
Anybody else need to get out of this room because it's really going? The room is bucking.
Okay, do we need to heal up or can we keep moving?
Keep going.
I'm all right. Let's go.
Do we have a heal available?
I was gonna administer first aid. I mean, I could do the. It feels like it'd be a waste to do the whole.
All right, you get
Guard
to
thing
you
again.
get to this
Just
corner
do it.
here. You can see to the
Yeah.
north that
I just-
there's the other
just do
part.
Are you
there's
saying
another
just do
part
it based
of
on
the
the
mushroom field? Go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
he wants to
perception,
do it.
everybody.
I'm perceiving
22.
stuff. No, I'm not.
No, I am not. I got a 10.
Anything.
This is perception.
14.
That's bad in D&D.
Rolled a 2.
14. Not great.
21
I
perception.
rolled a 4.
The 2 20s, so Light and Poe, you hear Tool, like Tool on stone sort of sounds coming from the mushroom farm in this direction.
Farming tools that way.
Right.
They digging a hole?
Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Those dwarves. Not
A dwarf is a giant amongst your kind.
So,
Well, for the real campaign, there's definitely going to be a dwarf. That feels awesome.
I am a god among woodland creatures.
so you
That's
You have
not a
to
dwarf,
make it
that's a red
large
cap.
size. I have to make a dwarf large size.
Look out! It's a giant dwarf!
Don't point at me! I am one of you! Alright.
Okay, we keep moving. Fuck it, let's just go.
Do you head in that direction?
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Moving up into the farm. So this is what the farms look like. There's central water in the middle,
right.
and then the stone along the outside. These are all like mushrooms actually growing on the walls. It's a very interesting environment. What you see over here, it's more interesting. You see 2 of the people you've run into before, and
Jotun.
a
skull.
third person. It looks like this.
Ah.
Is that pixie wearing a skull on her head?
It looks like it. It's a
Yeah.
weird looking
Why
skull.
would
though.
anybody do something like that?
Looks like a monkey skull.
It's fucking.
You look like a monkey skull.
I mean,
Not that far off.
that's a bit fucked.
Okay.
Right. Okay. All right.
Are we gonna do this?
We're killing it, right?
Yeah, let's go do it.
Right. Okay. Tell you what. This time. I'm not gonna go like right in there. Right. I'm gonna like hang back a bit.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I would lead the way.
You would lead the way.
Yes,
Great.
I'm the tank. I should be at the front.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth tank.
I mean, I'm trained in stealth. I don't always roll very well, like when I roll in that one.
Oh,
Did you
no.
just roll on that one?
Mm-hmm. I step on
So this is all
a
mossy-
series of sticks.
This is all mossy stone underneath you, and immediately you slip and drop to a knee.
Clang.
Well,
Caw!
You hear from they stop digging. No, and this individual looks around. I assumed the knights would show up at some point. Good.
I take this opportunity to stand up and close with them while they appear to not immediately be killing us.
You can take off running, yeah?
I would walk up. Like,
Okay.
we're going to talk. What
Okay.
were you say, Phil?
nope.
You just hear from the scold one, kill them. I have what I need.
Yeah. Okay. Pull my axe out.
Is
And
it
then
a young girl who's illiterate? Are you taking her to your court?
I'm sorry, are you looking for a mirror?
Ooh.
I am a fox and not a human. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure Laura's literate.
B, I'm not interested in you. And F, I am literate. I know all the alphabet
Although
in
you
the
did go
correct order.
A, B, F.
Shh, don't speak.
Don't speak. Shut your fucking mouth. You motherfucker, stop talking.
What did you find? Was it a Fender or an Ibanez?
There you go. That's where we're gonna start, okay?
I'm still like recovering from watching Mad Max, and she just comes out with a bass guitar with a flamethrower on the end.
Loosest fucking strings.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, Fieldy made a lot of money.
True. Being strapped to that thing for like 3 weeks.
Fieldy's
That
nuts.
Hey.
Actually, was not a D's Nuts joke.
Watching everybody. All right. Don't speak about these fucking nuts. All right, everybody. That's initiative
Yeah,
again.
it's a lot of hit points. Kind of.
Oh no.
21.
Well, I beat light.
12.
21.
16.
I feel kind of bad for wasting this roll.
Did you roll a natural 20?
Laura, you said
Not quite.
12.
12.
That's less than my level 1 version of you
That's
inside of this.
Because I rolled a natural one.
Okay. Poe?
At least it's on that and not
31.
something important.
Yeah, initiative's not the worst. The one to roll bad on.
Don't give a shit what any of the things you say in these quizzes
I feel like
are.
casters want to go
You
first
have all
And
the
Argus?
points if you typed a sentence.
so they can throw on buffs.
Argus? Argus?
What's your...
Oh, that's me! 16!
That's why I'm looking at
I
you.
thought I was
Holy
Spartacus!
shit. I use your real name one time.
Then he looks at me like, what? Why are you Why are you looking at me?
I don't know what you want from me.
You were saying something.
I
so
was singing to myself.
Yeah, I was
and
trying to figure out
staring
what
at
the
you at
fuck you
same
were
Everyone was
time.
staring you down. Did we think we were paying attention to what you were saying? No, it's because it was your turn.
Pocephus.
Oh, fuck.
Famous historian Pocephus.
All right. Well, I run up
You run.
to. Well, I hop up. Hop up. My 30 feet of movement. 25 feet of movement to right behind the meat shield. And
You are a bicep. you.
I identify as a bicep.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
Hey,
Hi, Derek.
as my eyes are still rolled back and glowing, I raise my wings, and a wall of thorns
Just full points.
orients us, springs up from the ground along the
Right
line of
something?
those two that are advancing.
I love
No.
There you go. What do they roll?
They
Reflex, I would
This
assume.
assignment was a 3-page
Right, that
paper
would be
that I had to
feel
read
right,
and
a
grade
reflex.
thusly. So we changed
It's a
it to
re-
quiz
Because something
this time where
appeared.
I can just be like, oh, you wrote something? Cool. Have a point.
there is no check.
You think there'd be an easier
It says
What
that
if they
every
wrote that S, the Superman S that we all did from middle school?
That'd be great. I'd still give him points because I don't fucking care.
It-
everything on each side of the
That's
wall.
the education system in America.
The wall spaces are difficult terrain. For every move action a creature uses to enter at least one of the wall spaces, that creature takes 3d4 damage.
Right,
So it's just a flat takes 3d4 damage.
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the 3d4 damage.
Yes. It's like getting into the
7.
7.
7 piercing damage. The wall has an AC of 10, hardness of 10, and 20 hit points.
I have a hardness of 10.
It is immune to critical
Yeah.
hits and precision damage.
Okay. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
You know, a hardness of 10 out of what? Out of 20? That's like halfway hard. That's not even all the way hard.
Why would it be?
I don't want to
you would have
hear.
a hardness of 3. So.
Why would it be out of 20?
Well, did it be quite hard? It'd be
Because he's fucking weird.
Well, I've got 20 fingers and toes, so that's how I do every scale out of 20.
right. That's what it is.
Okay, so the you probably can't see past the wall very well, but you would hear that person with the skull on their head go, and then there'd be a 20-foot burst
So,
that would catch all of you.
Can she see past the wall?
Who?
Or can they see past the wall?
I did roll. I did roll a perception.
Okay.
So, bleh. And all of you need to roll a 25 will save.
Oh. Oof. That's
That's not gonna happen.
significant.
Nope, 14.
20 fucking 4.
17.
Oh,
17.
Oh my god, do I kill your characters here?
29.
I did not do well. 17.
So, full damage on anybody who fails. And you're frightened too.
Great.
As you hear basically a spiraling of spirits emanate from that middle of that, and it breaks out and circles around and scares all of you.
Oh.
Those of the dead that have previously died here
Hi, Doug.
jump out and
Hi, Abby.
scare you for a second. You take 17 damage. That's full damage.
Denise, I told you to never come back here.
If you succeeded, you are frightened 1 and take half, which is 9.
Does it say that frightened condition is as long as you're in it?
I feel like I've got to make another will save to see if I go catatonic.
I think if you're at frightened 2, you are playing dead.
Nope. It has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Frightened goes down 1 every turn.
Right, but
Chad, if you want to sit out the rest of the game, go for
I've
it,
got
buddy.
a certain condition.
Don't ask us to fucking validate you.
No, we have a flat. You should have notes in this. I did establish a rule.
You did.
It's a fortitude save, right?
It is a
Okay.
It's a fortitude save. And let me see if I should have wrote it down.
He opossums if he hits a certain.
You do have some kind of bonus
yourself a
to
beard.
emotional
I know,
effects
it's
from
not quite
the
long
time in the
enough.
garden.
That's a good point. I do.
Another.
Can you do a mustache?
Another 6 months.
Yeah.
A mustache you if you could do this.
I mean, I rolled well,
There
but
you
with
go. That's great.
fortitude
But I think I might be chopping it off on Tuesday.
minus
so.
because of fright.
All of it?
But then
I
his
just shaved your
extras 22
22?
I'm dying in red.
To
Oh, I'm doing something.
to not go into
What's
a
the fortitude on it?
catatonic. What?
Because that's
what,
my healthy
what's
way
the?
of
I
killing it.
think
Well,
I put what the will save on there is.
By cutting or dyeing my hair.
I have in
I'm not gonna
details.
move again.
Yeah.
No, you gave me a -1 on sight, +2 smell, sound.
No, it's
Plus-
10
no.
plus half the amount of damage. So you would take how much? Because you succeeded, yes?
No, I did not. I failed.
You did not succeed, so it's 10 plus half. So it's 10 plus 9, so you have to get a 19 on that.
Oh, then I passed it.
Okay, then you're fine.
How much damage
I
did
got
you
a
take?
22.
17.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to do that.
17 for full, 9 for half.
Yeah.
Okay?
What was that again? But I better write that down again because I did not.
Frightened sucks.
It was 10 plus half of damage taken.
It was either that or flat damage taken. And that could be real bad sometimes.
She done? Or they done?
No. She seems to grab. So this creature grabs a thing, right? Grabs something. It's wrapped in a cloth of some sort and starts to fly away.
Away from us?
Yeah.
Can't really do much about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pixies start their turn. They immediately roll reflex for the wall. Natural 1. So you go ahead and roll damage, everybody.
Double damage for that one.
Yep.
For both of them, or just the one?
Just the 1.
9.
18. Wow. That fucked it up, like real hard. He works his way out. He's like,
I lost the wind in there.
I saw a guy, he had a riddle on a sign. He wore goggles and a hood. He showed outside of my door and hit a doorbell and he was like, I need a riddle too!
What the fuck did you do to them?
And then it's it's gonna shoot something at specifically Argus because fuck that guy.
I get it.
I get it. I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
21.
Fuck me.
No!
1?
Mm-hmm.
You are enfeebled 3.
Oh my god!
Where have all the hero points gone?
Bars!
I don't feel so good.
Help us!
I cast Taco Bell on your colon?
No!
I am.
You are Poopy Pants 3.
Do they not stack?
Next guy. He's gonna walk out here. I want it rolls the reflex save.
I guess frightened doesn't affect your attack rolls.
17. Fail, I'm assuming.
If it's against my DC,
Yeah.
Because mine are
So fail.
yeah.
Roll damage.
Didn't go down anymore.
This wall has done work so far.
I got
Surprisingly.
mine.
Well, I think walls in general, magical walls in general, are just good.
How long does that
like-
enfeeble last?
Only 4.
Ever.
Not ever.
Ever. You gain trauma.
I think. I mean, Argus is really struggling.
You're physically weakened. Enfeebled always includes a value. When you're enfeebled, you take a status penalty equal to the condition value.
What's the duration of the spell?
The duration of the spell
Yeah.
is
A minute, probably.
1 minute.
Yeah.
10 rounds.
Okay. Goes away after that.
Yeah. Your brain hurt so good for the next minute.
Random feeling's good if they fuck up and crit fail. It's not so great otherwise.
Yeah, but it worked.
Yeah,
Did it work?
it worked.
Did it work? Okay. All right.
You should probably give the point to Light or Donner crits, honestly.
He's not. He's
'Cause
never.
I'm not going to do much. I'm going to try to take some damage.
He's gonna do his best to get his GED for the next round.
I'm going to do tank things.
Cast. There's got a ray. It's gonna hit both Poe and Argus.
Is this enfeeblement?
Huh?
Is this a ray of
No,
enfeeblement?
it's grim tendrils.
Ah, gotcha. What do I roll for that?
Fortitude 21.
14. I had really good rolls earlier. I'm getting all of the bad ones now.
Poor Argus is currently on the bus.
I need help.
He's got a bus pass.
Round and round.
Bo,
Um,
you got to roll your buddy. Fortitude.
gonna use a hero point.
How much damage?
6
Okay.
is all.
No, never mind. I'll just take 6 damage.
6, and you take 1 bleed at the beginning of your turn.
Cool.
You actually have 1 bleed at
What'd
the
you say,
beginning of
Laura?
your turn.
I
Okay?
apparently have 100 bits. How did I get those?
I don't know.
That does not go away for...
You have to be healed to full.
You have to be healed to full. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have 1 bleed per round. So you are currently bleeding to death. Okay.
I've had better days.
Donner poops.
Right, I'm feeling a bit, frightened, and so I go ahead and I start to crawl on all fours,
cool.
right up to
Oh,
where
yeah, I saw
kind of
that.
close
That
to right there, yeah, right, and then I look
did
at
it
It made all
look at that pixie
those
right up
emails
next
go
close
over
to
the
me,
screen.
and I kind of whisper, I guess, feel the void, wanker. And then I cast Void Warp, so they've got to make a fortitude save, but not for very high because I'm frightened. So they've got to beat a 19 is all.
18.
Well,
Congratulations.
I'll take it. Right. So then they take all the damages of a 13.
Excellent. Great job.
A bit of a void opens up and just kind of licks them right across the side of the
A
face.
butthole shows up and a tongue sticks out of it.
And it's
Argus.
the void.
Defensive charge at the first one. So shield up and attack. Not bad, 26.
Hits. It's good considering all of your limbs are weak.
Oh my god, really? I only did 6 damage.
That's because you're enfeebled as
Because I'm
fuck.
enfeebled 3.
Oh my god.
You have little weenie limp arms.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to do what every emotionally mature person does. And when I'm feeling scared, I'm going to make someone else feel scared by using intimidation on that one in front of me. Probably not. 17.
Nope.
Yep.
Light.
Okay, so things go down at the start.
Oh
of
my
your
god,
turn,
I totally
right? Or
forgot
no?
about
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, end of your turn.
End of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very far away from people, so I suppose I shall run.
I
I think it's probably gonna take 2 of my actions to run up to the nearest bad guy. Yeah, I'll go to the.
Whoop, that's both.
That's all right.
Okay.
And I will swing at them once
Get him.
with my
do your-
twin takedown.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't name them as my hunted target because that also takes an action, so I actually can't do twin takedown.
You can cast stab.
That's what I'm gonna do. Natural 20 for a 32.
That'll crit.
Oh!
Have 24 damage.
How do you do it?
I run up and I say, "Get away from my friend!" And I katana him to the neck.
I'll never.
Scram! He doesn't want to talk to you! Scram! Katana to the neck.
I appreciate that light, but I did run up to him.
Scram!
Oh, Cephas.
Oh, well, shit.
Deuteronomy. Pody, come back.
You can blame it all.
I'll just cast. No, that's a bad idea.
You're a bad idea.
I know.
You didn't have to be surprised by your own turn.
Void take you, you twat waffle. Like, cast Void Warp on the other one.
No, I'm pretty sure that was aggressive. Go ahead.
Fortitude save.
Yeah. 28.
It takes half, 5 damage.
Nice. Anything else?
I do Chandler's protection, which only affects me. Well, no, it affects Donocrats.
Yeah. He'll
until
definitely
he
not
moves.
leave before that time.
Yeah,
All right.
done.
The thing that had the skull on it flies away. Flies, and
Yeah, I
you
feel
have
like it's
no
gone.
idea where it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I take 1 damage from the bleed.
I took mine.
Mm-hmm. All right. Pixie goes, and it goes to Light, and Light gets these hands.
Okay.
Gets these hands.
These hands.
Oh, I
Nope. And
did. Nope.
and the second one, which might, that's 26.
Yes.
Will a +1 change
No,
it?
it will not. I'm
Okay,
at
then I will
21
use
right
the
now.
champion reaction
You
to
take-
lower it.
You take
Okay.
10 piercing damage.
I think I block 8 of that.
You take
I
2
do.
piercing damage.
Thank you.
Just a little bit right in your nipple.
Ow!
You've got 8 nipples.
Yes.
Well, if you look at her art, she clearly has 2 that are more pronounced.
Well, it's
They're
because,
all. They're all
it's
right
because
here,
we
though.
want to fuck the art.
Always.
Okay. Donner poop.
Well, at this point, I think best thing I could do would be to let's see,
Here's the thing we need to do moving forward, just as a group in every campaign.
needle.
Not be surprised when it's our turn. Okay,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
not
Sometimes it
surprised.
does jump up on you, though.
It just yeah. I do, I'm gonna
We can't
use
follow the
my
target.
amazing skills in body movement to
That's my favorite thing.
to first I'm going to start with a cartwheel that goes into a back handspring,
Nice.
and then I rode in a backward somersault and then come up right next to
He'll get high points
right
from the
there.
judges
Yes,
for
right.
that.
So
I
here's
roll
my
acrobatics.
acrobatics row.
I want it to be low. I really want it to be low.
24.
Okay, so he does the things he said he did.
I land on my feet, looking right where I'm supposed to look, and I'm like, I didn't think that would work. And I draw, and I
Stupefied
swing.
one.
Bedazzled one.
Bedazzled.
No, just bedazzled.
I'm bedazzled one.
I didn't say bedazzled. I said
I guess I
bedazzled.
just heard that.
I also heard that.
My
I think y'all are hearing what you want to hear.
with a bit of a
I
surprise.
am bedazzled one.
With a
What
bit
I'm
of a
hearing is
surprise,
you want
my
me to bedazzle
rapier
things.
slashes out, but I only get a 20 to hit.
Does not hit.
It's like with the end of it, I just tap.
Just right at the end when you do your thing, you roll, you slip in the mud for the
Ooh, tap.
shit.
Bink.
It would have been a palpable hit if you didn't slip right at the end.
Right at the end.
French
Whoa.
judge is writing it down. I gotta go pee. Next up is Argus and then Light.
Okay.
What?
Go pee.
I gotta pee.
I know.
So once we kill this one, right? Then the other one got away. I'm assuming. So then we got to see what it is that they was trying to get from that dead skull over there, right? I think we're all a bit tired.
I know I am. Because I was up every hour on the hour from about 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Wow.
It was not.
I woke up at 6:30 with low blood sugar, which sucked, but shit happens.
You should just keep some pixie sticks by your bed.
I mean, basically, they have glucose tabs, which I actually need to bring a bottle here. But
You had some for a while.
yeah, I ate them.
Oh, well then. There you go. Are those my D&D tarot cards up there? No, they're spell cards, I think. Yeah.
Phil, I really do like that fuckle flops up there.
Fuckle flops.
Buckle flops. Do 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 do. No dead air. No dead air. Da da bum. No dead air. Scooby doo 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 bop doo doo. Scooby doo. I'm so tired. Oh,
We got
I'm
to
gonna
kill it.
sleep so well the next 3 days.
So, Laura, have you tried the Oblivion game at all?
No.
I think it's on Game Pass.
It is.
Yeah.
You've
You
got
don't have to play like a lunatic like I do.
Standing in a corner and jumping for 2 hours
Yes.
until your acrobatics is high enough. I
But like
will
I
not
said-
play it that way.
Like I said, I did that while I was watching a movie, so it's not like I just sat there staring at
that
it.
doesn't make it any better.
Fair enough.
All right.
Oh no, I only did that weird thing when I was doing something else as well.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
did start playing Cult of the Lamb, and I really enjoyed that game
That game's fucking amazing.
Yeah. I've heard
because
so.
I like having cultists. Because I like naming them.
No, I know what you read. Argus, go ahead.
Oh, me. I'm surprised. Defensive advance, shield up, and walk.
A redeemed on-screen celebration.
Yeah, you all missed it. It was fun. A bunch of emojis floating around
Yeah.
the screen.
Can
I
you put
forgot
me-
that was a thing I could do.
Can you put me across from Donna Kretz?
No.
Just do it.
A lot of streamers have that go off every time someone uses emotes.
Oh, well, that's cool for those streamers.
Yeah.
25.
I bet they have followers.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
That would get really annoying. though, if you're
11.
gonna watch something.
No, 13. 13 damage. No, 11. Sorry, 11.
Which would you like to
11.
go with? Okay.
I said 11, damn it.
You did. You said a few things, but yes, you said 11.
And I'll just try to kill him and swing again.
Get him.
Nope, miss.
Gotcha.
And
Light.
I'm no longer frightened. Hooray!
Ooh.
Excuse me.
I hunt him. Action 1. Twin takedown. Action 2.
You're gonna call him a hunt.
31 is the first to
That
hit,
crits.
and a natural 20 on the second one for a 34. So I
Those
get
both crit.
so I get to combine the damage of
You get a
both
crit
of
twice,
them.
and then combine the damage for resistances,
I'm gonna.
which they don't have any.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
So
don't think that
29
matters.
plus 30, so 59 damage, please.
Okay, so that kills it when it had all of its health.
There you go.
I
we
did
just-
a thing.
we just need-
Go
You
ahead
did
and
a crit
describe.
twice.
Go ahead and describe how you really take out some aggression on
So
someone.
I'm still frightened one, so I just imagine that I'm just blood-curdling scream, flailing, and end up sort of fruit ninjaing this person
Yeah. Okay.
That's
until
a
they are
great verb.
fricasseed. Thank you.
Fruit ninja-ing a person.
All right.
Also,
The wall
that callback to
disappears.
an old
Everyone's dead. That one person that was important got away because
I think
nobody
they
tried to
just
chase
call
him.
that ninja.
The-
Because all you did on that game.
Sorry, the reason I was surprised by my turn because I was looking for a way to dispel the wall, and it turns out I can't.
Yeah, you can. You just stop the spell.
Stop the spell. You
It's
cast
a
it. You
sustained
can just
spell,
stop.
isn't it?
It
Well,
You walk up.
If it's sustained,
To a
if you
hole
just
that's
don't
been-
sustain it,
Okay.
it goes away.
There's a couple of dead
It's not
villagers
sustained.
nearby, recently killed. You
Oh.
see that they were probably the ones digging this hole.
I just closed my path.
there's
None of
a
this
giant
matters.
skull
None of this
right
matters.
there.
Let me down a
Keep
second.
going, keep going.
You see that as partially uncovered massive skull underneath. The canines on this skull, well, the snout and eyes don't make any sense to your
Right.
type. You understand the canines. However, one of them is missing.
Do you think that wanker took one of them?
Who takes teeth?
Only a sick fuck.
Thank you much for watching, everybody.
Thanks, Michael.
Yay!
We'll be back Wednesday with what the fuck? The library. In the library, they are currently in a library and pirates.
Pirates!
in pirates.
In pirates.
And pirates!
Pirates of the Enkai Pirates.
Pirates of the
Haru.
library and
Thursday is Mirth, and they are doing their best
we're trying real hard.
to go through every part of that dungeon.
A
They
true
wanna
dungeon
see-
crawl.
They have headphones and a little tape player, and they're going to all of the things, and they're finding out what it's about.
I'm not leaving until I see every exhibit, even the boring ones.
The greatest
have you
hits
seen a
of
boring one yet?
1984.
Oh, they've been fun.
We paid $55 for this goddamn admission. We're gonna see everything in one day.
And then next week, maybe we'll play the game we're supposed to play on Sundays.
Woo!
Woo!
Good night, everybody.